Did you forget the star, Drady?
Hmm?
Hmm.
About the what?
No, I was saying, are you ready, kids?
For real, for real, for real this time. Is there a time loop? Is there a time loop?
Yes, it
No, no, no,
is.
we got you back. Yes. Como estás? Muy bien.
Everybody, good afternoon. We'd like to welcome you to the Rod and Rome podcast. It's Monday afternoon.
Raw has already been seen.
We'll get into those discussions later.
Raw has already been seen.
Uh, can't be mad about it, but we'll get into that a little bit later.
Raw has already been seen.
I want to thank everybody who hasn't showed up yet, and well, hopefully they'll show up in a little bit later on.
Because Raw has already been seen. At least
For some of us, anyway.
it's already been seen. We seen it. And catch it. That's just too damn bad. Ooh.
And welcome, and hello to you too, sir. Um, well, how was excuse me? How your week been so far, sir?
Hey.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh,
Glad you can make
you
it,
know who you are.
but we appreciate you stopping by.
How's my week been? The worst, I guess. Trying to get this house is this.
I mean, I can understand it. I know, it's
Trying to
hard
get
to
a
do
house is
sometimes.
the worst thing imaginable. But we'll get there.
I mean, eventually we will. And that's what we do. We get to it. We
Other
work
than
through
that,
things.
no, I've actually been good.
But so I want to start off today with one good thing. One good thing that happened to you this week.
Get the lotto.
You hit the lotto.
Oh, I'm talking about
I
you.
said no. I'm talking about you. One good thing that happened between last week and this week?
One good thing.
Because you know we know about the house. We know how that's kicking it.
Um,
We know how that's going.
really regular actually. Nothing too out the ordinary.
Okay.
That I could. Nothing really. I don't know. Nothing.
You didn't storm bad out there on Saturday for you? Out there by your
Of
house?
course it did, but I was asleep. So my dog is still kicking.
Okay.
My son is still breathing. My mom and dad. My mom and dad is still kicking again as usual.
Okay.
Really strong. Everybody's still living. Mother-in-law, son-in-law. Yeah, but yeah. Mother-in-law, everything's pretty cool.
Oh, okay. But for me, getting through another week of no work at the job. Granted, it might sound like I'm complaining, but
No,
when you work in a warehouse
no.
and you ain't got no work and the only thing you can do is stare at each other and you can't have your phones on the floor
It
and
could
you
be worse. You gotta send you home for the day. No work.
no pay.
No, ain't no work. No pay. That's what that is.
So I that's been the hardest part of my week, to be honest. Just and I work, I work Wednesday through Saturday. So imagine you go to work on Wednesday, it's a little work. You go to work on Thursday, it's a little work. But then Friday, Saturday come, you ain't got no work. And you can't sit in the break room. You can't go outside. Can't have your phones on the floor.
Hey, y'all jobs sound like my shit. They want to put a
So
stop to everything. But it is
but
what it is.
we but the good thing is, there's no work and I'm getting paid to do nothing.
Hey,
It might sound like I'm complaining, but at the same time, I'm not. But you talking about 10-hour shifts. That's a long time to do nothing. That's a real long time to do nothing. Especially it'd be different. It was like if it was a 10-hour shift from like eight to 5 or 8 to 6 or something like that. But when it's 5 to 3, you already getting up early as it is already. First off, so imagine.
quitting.
What you mean quitting?
No phone, no nothing. You can't do shit.
No, can't do nothing.
That's a rough one. That sounds like the question of the day.
What you got for the question of the day, sir? Because I know you always have something.
This one comes from out of goddamn, what's that? Miss, what was it, Mrs. Question came right before the storm. You know they got an earthquake and all that.
You got a what?
Mississippi. Question goes out of Mississippi.
They had no earthquake in Mississippi.
Was it Mississippi? Somebody got one.
Not on the. It's very seldom that you get an earthquake on the.
I think somebody got.
You had tornadoes and stuff like that, but I don't think we had no quake or nothing like that.
Doing it. And something's wrong, I told them. But this one comes out of Mississippi. They said, and I had a conversation with you.
Mm-hmm.
They said, is having sex before marriage bad? Does that ruin things?
I wouldn't say it ruins things. I think that's a good thing. I'm gonna tell you why. I feel the way.
Set up the horse before you ride it?
Huh? Now, it's not just setting up the horse before you ride it. It's at the end of the day, if I'm a person that believes in let's get it out the way now, right? Because if we ain't compatible in the bedroom
on the first date,
no, not saying first date, first date.
First date.
No, listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Not saying on the first date. What I'm saying is, it's easy for me to sit here and say, "Cool, we talking this, that, and the third." But what if we're not compatible? What if everything else don't fall into place? Because you could have great sex all day long.
On the hill.
Who? There's a lot of people going to hell. What else
Hey,
is new?
No. The answer is no. Well, a church lady gave me this question.
Well, I'm sorry to tell you that's part of the problem.
No, she was just, no.
No. I'm telling you that's part of the problem.
But she didn't say she ain't one of those.
Not saying she one of those, but
she actually she had valid points. I did, and we actually I don't real sensible conversation. It wasn't nothing like I can't believe you're going to hell. No, she said she waited. Oh
yeah,
you
no.
ever too? Oh, you didn't do it this one?
No. So on the first date, no, but second date, yes, you got to know each other on the first date. So on the second date, you can see how. See, and I'm cool. I'm cool with that because you got to think about it.
That shit, wow.
When you're engaging in the act, right?
Oh, getting down.
When you playing Naked Twister.
No, you playing tag.
And the thing is, if we're not compatible and that's all we got, then guess what? Ain't no bye. Goodbye.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
This
no, it's not. It is because you have to remember when you're because when you remember that's exchanging of energy and all that stuff is attached to it. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Because if you, what's the old saying? If you sleep with dogs, you get fleas or some crap like that.
I never got it yet. I never got fleas yet. Nah, I'm not condoning you do that now.
But what I'm saying is, if our energy isn't compatible, right? You putting out negative, I'm putting out good. You meet in the middle, that shit's dead.
Oh no, that's yin and yang.
Exactly, and the same thing
goes.
No, it's not.
It's a good thing.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Because if we not getting, then it's just sex.
Hey, that's what it's supposed to be.
No.
Yeah.
It's a trial run.
Okay.
Bro, it's a trial run. Because if I'm not fit,
if it's just sex, that's what it is. It's nothing else.
It's a trial run.
And no need to be like, well, your feelings about Rod, you seen it. I did it. He doesn't know.
You different.
He's seen me do it. He's seen me physically do it. There were times he's told me, nah, man, I don't think you should be. I'm not looking for that. I just had a child. I'm not looking for that.
Different circumstances. But if you're looking for if you're looking for a relationship, then it's different. If
Why do you know you're looking for a relationship?
Because you know. Because if you show, it's certain things that you do to show that you're in a relationship.
No. How do you know you want to be in one?
Because your mind and your body will tell you, okay, this is what you want. If you wake up in the morning and you're thinking about that person, part of you wants to be with that person. If you at work and the first thing you do when you go on break is pick up your phone and see if that person texts you.
That's the same thing.
Yes, it is. Because what you're saying is during the time that you were vulnerable, the only thing you wanted was ass.
Yes.
When you're in a relation, when you're looking for a relationship, that's not what you're looking for.
So how do we not know? Well, let my wife say it. I was looking for a relationship. That I wanted it so bad that I didn't see it. So how do you know I wasn't looking for that?
You know what you're looking for.
No.
You know what you're looking for as a person.
My wife.
Variables are different
I'm
per
telling you what my
person
wife
and different.
said. My wife said, I came to you because it seemed like you weird acting, but she said, I've told her this, and you can ask my wife. I've told her this 1,000 times. I don't want a relationship. I just had a child. I'm good.
Right. And
But-
see, that's what I'm trying to get him to understand. If your heart and your mind tell you that you're looking for one, then that's what it
not
is.
true.
Yes, it is.
You've seen me do it, so
But that wasn't your. But no, your
You've
mind,
seen
your
me do
mind, your mind was saying, "I'm just here fucking." That's what your mind said.
But sex does not mean that.
No, your
Sex
mind
doesn't mean
said that. Your mind said
Sex
that.
does not
It's a
mean
different feeling when you're looking for a relationship.
Now, I'm gonna say this: the conversation with the lady went both ways. She said, "For me, the answer for me is, oh no, yeah, you gotta get it on. Why not? Because why? What we waiting on? Christmas? No, you gotta get it on. So I do say yes, you gotta get it on. Why not? It's no big deal. But here's the thing, right? So the lady said, I was married to my husband for a few years, and we waited. And she said that sex should have been was the last thing from our minds, but I got her. She said sex was the furthest thing from my mind. I wasn't thinking. Yes, we had temptation. Yes, I wanted to do it. Yes, but we waited till marriage that we had, and then it was. I was like, okay. So I told her I agree. I can't take you from your truth, but here's the part where there's no difference. You know, you sinned, right?
We know that part. That's all. Yeah.
No, because she said, it's kind of a. She said around that time frame, it was a sin to have sex before marriage.
It still is.
Now hold on now. It's a sin to lust, because I asked you the question. I was like, I listened to your response. You said, I wanted to. Yeah, we both wanted to. So you guys saw it and wanted to have. That's lust, ain't it? That's a sin. So one sin doesn't wash out the other, correct?
No, it doesn't.
So what's the difference? What's the difference?
No, I get where you're coming from.
What is the truly difference? But she said I've never really looked at it from that point of view. Because, like I said, we had a real good talk back. No, I never seen it from that point of view because sex without marriage, honestly, maybe in the 50s.
You mean sex before marriage?
Sex before, my bad. Sex before marriage.
Sex without marriage?
That ain't gonna work. in the 50s and 60s, waiting for marriage, okay, cool. That was probably a thing in the 50s. We waited. Oh, my daddy sold a pig for you, and now okay. It would make, So my mother-in-law said, David, don't you go away. Sex complicates things. It will make you miss the red flags. Yes. Uh-oh, we out?
No.
Yes. Does it complicate things?
As it does. I'm not gonna sit here and say it don't.
It depends on the person.
What you mean?
I think it'll complicate it depending on the person.
I don't know.
Now you've seen me now. You've seen me. I'm not gonna lie to you. At the time, like I said.
Well, see, you're a special case because in your mind, you already had everything set up the way you wanted it to be set up.
Like I said, before I met my wife, I wasn't looking for that. I wasn't. That's what that was. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Did I fall for her? Absolutely. But sex wasn't the reason. Sex was not the reason. And that's why I say I don't want it. Sex without marriage isn't a sin. Absolutely.
We agree. I think we've come to the agreement.
Yes, but wanting to have sex is a sin just as bad.
Well, lust is a sin.
Yeah,
we know that.
So I don't see, because that was her response to me about, oh well, I waited all these years but you did that, but then you still was sinning because you wanted to have sex with him. So what is the difference? I was like, if you had sex with him and you was going to marry him anyway, what's the problem? You get what I'm saying? What's the big deal? What's the hassle? I was gonna sleep with him anyway. I was.
I mean, true.
I was gonna sleep with him anyway. So now, what is the difference from I'm gonna wait to sleep with him, but I want to sleep with him, versus I sleep with him, I want him, and we're gonna get married? What is the difference?
Oh,
It may be a sin, but you didn't act in the temptation is the big difference. But you're still gonna have sex regardless.
yeah, you are.
That's the only. I guess that's the only difference. The only thing that you're gonna have sex regardless. You're gonna have sex regardless. It's not gonna stop. And I got the lady. I don't know if you missed it, but I got the lady when she came to me and said that, when she brought me the question, like, how do you feel about that sexual? Do you believe it's a sin? I believe it's a sin, absolutely, yeah, because that's what the book says. But let's be honest, which version are we going off of?
Right.
Which version are we going off? Now, I'm not taking it away that it's a sin. I'm not doing that. Because I know, like Mom said, it's a big temptation of when you do stuff like that. I understand that, and I will not take that from that situation. What I'm saying is, let's go with what they say. The Lord pairs you with the person He knows is right for you, right or wrong.
Yes.
You never walked on the wrong part of the conversation.
He never walked on the wrong side of the cross.
That's my brother's in the chat, man. That's my brother Kobe on here. Yeah, it's so the question, Kobe, is having sex before marriage a bad thing? And it came from a church lady who was respectable, by the way. I feel like really just take time to get to know each other before you have sex and go to know. Yeah, now that is true. What? You got to, though. You got to.
No, because.
No, come on. You just going. Again, I know I am the exception, but you can't just go around just having sex with people. I know I am the exception, and that shit goes sound crazy coming from me, but you can't keep doing that. You're going to fall for somebody eventually. You have to. It's the law of attraction. You have to. You have to. You have to. It's a thing. You have to.
I can't.
You have to. So you're just gonna go around fucking the world?
No.
That's what
I just feel like at the end of the day,
you have to.
Let me say this. If we ain't feeling each other in that way and it's not working out, what I mean by that,
sex, what's the difference?
No, I'm saying if me and you having sex and it ain't working out.
Sex is the only reason why.
No.
But that's what it sounds like.
No, it's not.
That's why you're making it. That sex is the only thing that's gonna keep you guys.
No. What's up, Ace?
What's up? Sex should not be the only. Now, mind you, do you want to sample the fucking horse before you?
You should.
Okay.
But here's the thing, though.
But you can't just say you just gonna it's not gonna work and come on. So let's just say you had one bad night. The gun just wasn't shooting. You had one bad night.
First of all.
So now.
Hold on.
Now we're not gonna have sex no more. You're a bad person.
Say the question again.
Okay.
Because Ace just hopped in.
What's up, Ace? So the question was, from a Lights Church, lovely lady. I think she's older. She said, is sex before marriage a bad thing? And my answer is yes. I mean, it's not a bad thing. I mean, no, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. I mean, like I said, if you're gonna be with me anyway, what's the difference? What is the difference? You're gonna be with me. Now, mind you, like my mother-in-law stated before, you should probably try to get some type of rapport with her before you just go out there and start busting it open. But and I totally agree. Before you start busting it, you might want to, make sure that person.
It's too late.
No, it's not. This
let me explain something.
Too late.
Let me explain
something. If you ain't busted open yet, how is it too late? If you ain't separate,
here's the thing. On the second date, y'all, this is gonna tell you what's gonna happen.
On the second
date? On the second date, if y'all decide to
I don't understand. Fucking on the second date is wild.
No, it's not. It's not. No, it's not.
You don't even know that person.
I'm gonna tell you something.
But you don't know that person.
Trust and believe. See, A said, but sex before marriage ain't bad. But But here's the
I-
thing. Let me
I
finish.
said it's not.
Let me finish.
But
Let me
on the
finish.
second date is wild.
No, it's not wild. You know why? Because sooner or later it's got to get done if you plan on pushing that envelope.
No, it don't.
Yeah, it do. Yeah, it do. Because if you keep prolonging and prolonging and
That's not
prolonging,
prolonged. I'm trying to get to know you before I bust it open. That is not a bad thing.
let me explain why I'm saying what I'm
You
saying.
shouldn't have to bust it. On the second night.
Hey,
On the
because
second night.
if y'all grown,
Don't
y'all
forget to
y'all
get the original birth certificate. Yes, because you're fucking crazy.
No,
You're
I'm not.
crazy.
Because think
She
about
right. On the second night,
it. Hey,
you know what? I love this nigga. I gotta bust it open. That is crazy.
because you are a woman already know by the end of the first
On
date.
a different note, I have been with great friends with girls, and then they had. I told you not to do that.
But here's the thing. Let me finish.
that.
Let me finish. Here's the thing. You can sit here. A woman already knows whether or not she gonna give it to you on the first date.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
You're still in.
Yes, it is.
No,
Yes, it
they're
is.
Still in debating. I'm still thinking.
You can get to know it. See, someone else said you can get to know each other really good on the first date. That next date, 9 times out of 10, she done already made up in
So
her
the
mind.
first date,
Bro, if you go
I
out,
think this guy's really cool. You
If
know
you
what?
go-
I gotta fuck him.
But first-
that is wild.
but here's the part. Here's the part.
That is
No,
wild.
here's
you
the
don't even
thing.
know this nigga got AIDS or not. You don't know if he got
Rapping and
disease.
scrapping.
That's come on. No.
I'm just sitting here.
maybe 3 or 4. Come
And
on.
then someone say, I mean, I'm telling the truth.
What my
By
mother
the end of
said,
by
come
the
on.
end of the
on
first,
the first night, on the second night, you mean to tell me on the second night?
Yes.
You mean to tell? You know what?
she already knows
that
she gonna give it to
nigga
you.
fire, I gotta fuck him. I gotta
See,
have
somebody else said the same thing.
That's
They
crazy.
know on the first night
that shit crazy.
whether or not they gonna give it to you
that
at all.
shit is fucking wild. On the second night, so the first date, you got every question you ever wanted to ask this nigga. Wait, my don't mean she didn't have sex with him on them though. That thank you. That don't mean yes. So my mother-in-law
And if
said,
the opportunity
on the
present,
first night,
if the opportunity
if the-
present, if the opportunity presented herself and she could bust it open for you, she would.
no, it don't work.
How come?
On
How
the
we
first
do?
night. On the first night I met
So you mean to tell me you've never had a one night stand?
that's not a one night stand if I'm trying to meet with you. That's not a
But
one-
that's what
that's
happens
not a
though.
one-night
So
stand
but
if I
you
wanna
say
be with
but
you.
you say but you're
No,
sitting here
I
saying
said that is not a
you
one
have-
night stand.
but you saying you never busted open. She never busted open for you on the first night.
Who?
I rest my case.
No.
I rest my
said
case.
we're not talking about me.
I'm
We're
not talking about
me.
you. I'm
We're
not talking about you.
others.
But
Realistically, Ron, realistically. Come on, realistically. We have
I'm
to
being realistic with you
we
right
have to
now.
be for real.
I am being very realistic
Now,
with you.
me and my wife are something different. Because I met my wife, we were talking for months.
And that's
For
fine.
months.
That's
Then,
fine.
okay.
But
then
you still
it's time to bust it
but
open.
you still
But
missing
that is not how that works.
you're still
We-
missing my point
How
though.
do you have Rod? First night, there's no way in hell you can tell me you've gotten every question you want.
I'm not saying first of all, I'm not saying you get every question answered.
You want to get. I want to get to know this person, right?
This person gonna want to get to know you, and she
Yes.
gonna want to know how you handle shit in the bed before she handles everything else.
Not on the second night. Not on the second night. Maybe third or fourth.
Man here said right here, I had plenty of women that wanted to go to get down after the first date.
That is not. If every nigga the same.
No, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Everybody's not the
So,
same.
If every man is not the same, every woman is not the same, right?
So you
Not
have.
every woman does that.
I never said every woman
That's
did.
all I'm saying.
All I'm saying is that
On the
this
second
happens
night,
though.
I'm not saying, but,
It happens.
but it's not a. Yes, I'm not taking that. It does happen, but that is not a logical thing.
Who said it had to be
Let's
logical?
be for real. It's not. So when something happened to you,
That's on you.
Like my mother-in-law said,
That's
your
on
ass
you.
get pregnant.
That's on you. You know what you did.
On the second night,
You know what you
you
did.
don't know that person. You don't know if that nigga got AIDS. You don't know if that.
Do
nigga
you know some women will base relationships solely on the first time they have sex with a man?
It is what it is. But I bet you they still talk to that motherfucker.
No, they don't.
You still talk to that
No,
motherfucker.
they cut niggas off.
Man, you still.
Men don't do that.
Hook me up with. Stop that. Stop that. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. You got to on yourself because I told you not to do it. I told you don't do it. But being for real. I'm not saying this. I'm saying is to have sex on the second night, you don't know the dude. Realistically. You don't know what this nigga from. You don't know this nigga serial killer. You don't know this nigga goddamn putting cereal in his fucking pocket. You don't know nothing. The first, oh, that nigga look fine. I gotta have it.
And they like that.
And then second night, we fuck.
I can tell you.
Third night, AIDS. look down that sequence went. First night, oh man.
Well, you wouldn't know that on the third night.
Look.
You wouldn't know that on the third night.
First night, oh man, that nigga look good. I gotta have him. Guess what? Second night, I'm fucking him. Third night, AIDS.
Oh Jesus.
Herpes.
Look, here's the problem
Now
with what
you
you
hooked.
said.
Now you hooked.
Yeah, you hooked.
Now you hooked. It's over
You
with.
stuck on that point.
Ain't nothing you can do.
But
All
here's,
because you decided to do that.
but that's
Hold on.
again though.
But you shouldn't wife that though. She probably for the street. Yes. But again, going off his logic, it's okay. It's okay.
It is.
How?
Because I can tell you right now. Now I guess it's the warehouse that I work in. Because one of the things that I do before. No, I'm not saying where I'm at. I'm not telling anything.
Stop telling.
Tell him what?
Don't tell.
I'm gonna tell exactly, bruh.
Don't tell him.
Here's the thing. I asked them these questions. First of all, these people know that I have a show.
Freely is wild.
I'm sitting here telling you, people at my job know what I do every Monday. I tell them, they know, they go back and watch the show on YouTube because they don't watch it during the week. And I always ask them, hey, did y'all get a chance to watch the show? They're like, man, your co-host tripping. Or you were wrong. They come to me and tell me this stuff.
Well, tell me. Right now,
but it's not wrong in that point. It's just the point that I get a lot of engagement because people know what I'm doing.
Trying to get flipped like a coin on the second.
No, I know one girl who I talked to, and she did. I'm not gonna say no names because that'd be rude of me. I don't put names out there like that. But we talk about stuff. We talk about a lot of stuff that you say.
Hey, at least I'm honest.
But she said I could tell that we don't. I said I don't sugarcoat nothing. He don't neither. So we say what's really on our minds. And so I asked her, "Have you ever just went out on a date and slept with the guy on the first date?" You know what she said? She said, and this is where I get this from.
At least twice.
No. She literally said that I already know if I'm going to sleep with you before we go out.
But you still need the other time. Hold on. If she have sex on the first night, would you marry her?
Well, see, here's the thing, though.
That is a good question.
That is a good question.
That's a good question. But you do it.
If you have sex,
you don't even know two things about yourself.
But then again, that's where things open up because the first thing you've already figured out if you're compatible in the bedroom. That's the first.
How?
Bruh. Trust and believe.
That's the first.
That's not the way. That's off the table.
So we compatible in the bedroom. Oh, that nigga was great.
But hold on.
Now this nigga got 15 skeletons in his fucking
car. But here's the thing though.
Think about making me number 16.
You've opened up the door for other things now.
Because some people, you a serial killer.
Why do you have to be so extreme?
What is the truth? So again, Ron, think about it. Again, fine. Well, my mother said, "Well, you're gonna marry it."
What if they was to tell you yes? What if I told you someone that I know?
That is diabolical.
She's married to the guy and she has 8 kids by the same age.
How long they been together?
She's married to the guy.
That don't mean shit.
High school.
That don't mean shit. I know people who still together now.
High school, and they're still married to today. Today, they have 8 kids.
And they slept on the first night.
Yes. She has told this story to us so many times.
So how many loopholes do you know that go through?
What you mean?
How many loopholes?
So you saying? So you saying in other words, it's a.
But her ass can't read and don't know. Hey,
nah, she's educated.
That shit.
She's educated.
But like I said,
you can't say that.
No. I'm gonna say this. Every worm don't get taken by the bird.
So basically what you sitting here saying.
Do every worm get eaten by the bird? Yes or no?
No, every bird don't get eaten. Every worm don't get eaten.
So one gets out once in a while.
So but the point that I'm making.
A success story.
It's a success regardless. Yes or no?
It's a success story.
Yes or no?
Millions.
It's a
one
success
out of 1,000.
It's a success story. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay, no, I'm saying it can happen.
Every worm
It can
out the
happen.
hole gets survived at least once.
It can happen.
That,
It
yes,
can happen.
but
That's what I'm saying.
But I'm saying this. Just use me for example.
No, because you're a bad example.
No, I met my wife and I was talking to her for months.
And you know how long?
months.
But you know how long it took you to decide to pull the trigger on that.
What you mean? That's not the point. I still met my wife and I was talking to her for months.
But you chose to go
and then
for
on our, and then on our first date, yeah, then that happened. But I still knew her for months. I wouldn't even say months. Maybe 2-3 months. Maybe 2 months. I was talking to her. About 3. And the only reason why is because the same reason that I stick by every time. I just had a son. A motherfucker gotta worry about what the fuck he gonna do first, before he worried about where my next piece coming from.
That was you.
So like I said,
that was you with a nut.
So like I said, hey, I talked to my wife for months. So that's the difference. So sleeping with my wife on the first date, absolutely, because she knew me, I knew her. She know a nigga.
So wait a minute, y'all talked for 2 months before y'all went on y'all first.
At least 2-3 months already. On our first date, we talked for 2-3
That's cool.
months.
I commend you.
And again,
I commend you.
And
I do.
And the only reason why is because again, mindset. I just had a son. I can't be out here even though daddy gotta get his rocks off. I still gotta show decorum to my son.
But here's the thing, though. Your situation is different than most. But that's
I'm not gonna say it's the right way. I'm just saying there's way you handle these things. Yes, I'm not saying you can't go out and get the fucking. I'm not saying you can't do that. Go ahead. I'm not saying that. I'm saying is realistically, if I'm trying to be in a relationship that you said I want, I'm trying to get to know a person. On the first night, I get to know you. Second night, I'm still because I want to know who you are. Yes,
you still
maybe on the like you said on the first night, man, I might want to fuck.
But here's what you here's what you missing.
Can't pull the trigger on that.
Here's what you missing.
Because that's what's gonna happen.
You're not just gonna walk up to a person and say, "Let's go out," without actually knowing who you're talking to before you even do that.
Ooh.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, you was that person back in the day.
Ooh, man, I asked a motherfucker out at the heart. You want to go out? Hell, I've asked bitches on the front. You want to fuck?
But here you are talking about.
But that's the difference. I did not want no relationship.
What's going on? How you doing?
That is the difference.
But see, that is different. So let me give you. Let's set up.
So that is the difference.
Let's set up a scenario.
It's a difference between a man that wants a relationship. Not me. A motherfucker who this.
Oh, we're doing pretty good. We're doing good.
Doing?
We're doing good.
And there's a difference between a motherfucker that wants to have sex and fuck the relationship part because we good.
Right.
You keep that. Me. At that time, me. That's exactly what I wanted. But talking to my wife, hanging out, doing this, it did not go like that. My mindset changed. And it was changing before my eyes. It was changing before my eyes. So I cannot say that again. Who does not want to get to know a person? Yeah, she might not. Oh, I'm not gonna lie to you. I met my wife for talking to her. I already knew I wanted to take her down. I knew that. I knew that. Absolutely. I knew that. I did not have to think about it. Yes, I want her. But again, she don't know if I got AIDS. I don't know if she got AIDS. Everybody know nothing. But we want to fuck. How that sound? You don't know nothing about me. I don't know nothing about you. But we gotta fuck.
Yeah.
That shit crazy.
No, it's not. I keep telling you, because here's the thing. Here's what you're missing. Even before you go on your first date with somebody, unlike you, some people actually talk. So you are. What did I ask you? You said you just randomly walk up to a girl and say, "Let's go out."
Yes.
Without even knowing nothing about her.
Let's go on a date. What you doing?
No. Without you even talking to her at one and all.
You seen it.
We're not going back to your past.
That's what I'm saying.
I almost got your ass fired. Nothing.
I didn't get fired. I did. Yeah. But then again, I did.
But again, though,
what's the difference?
You are different. Because I know people wouldn't even attempt to ask somebody to go out unless they've already had some type of conversation with them.
Why?
So you understand. So
That part, okay.
this goes back to what I just said.
Not everybody
If you-
can do the shit I was thinking about doing.
Right.
At that time.
So here's what
I can do
happens.
that.
And it's good to see you. And the stream has been pretty good for the last couple weeks. So we just gonna keep pushing and keep doing what we're doing, because that's what makes it that much better.
Hey,
And back to you again. In my day and time, I know before I even attempt to talk to ask somebody out, or let's go out and let's go do this or let's go and do that, I have had conversation with you before I even got to that point. Because at this point,
hold on. So you've never seen a girl? Let's just say you walking on the street.
I've never. I'm
and
gonna
a
be honest
girl
with you.
walking by. Oh my God, she looks beautiful. Let me see if I can get her number and talk to her. So
No.
you've never done that.
No. I'll try to have a conversation with you before I even say, hey, let me get your number.
But that's the same
No,
thing.
it's not. You're saying you're going straight for the number and going straight for the ass. That's what you do.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
But you just,
You meet a chick on the street.
and I say, hey, how you doing? That's the only interaction I ever have with her. I would never ask her out on a date
Why?
because I've already showed you haven't showed me any interest.
What you mean?
I've
You
showed.
still have to gain the interest now.
No, you gained the interest by having that initial conversation.
What you-
I'm still not going to ask you out until I feel comfortable enough to ask you out. You have to think about it. Most people have a conversation and say, "Hey, how you doing?" You know, you've had several interactions before, even if it's just phone call or talking on the phone or texting. You've had interactions.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, I'm not, but that's them.
That's not
Me personally, I'm not going to come right out and say, "Hey, let's go out on a date." No,
Why?
because
What's wrong with that?
you want to get to know somebody. You've already made up
I
in your
know
mind.
you on the date. That's why
I want to know.
asking you.
I want to know stuff about you before I go on a date.
What's the difference?
A lot,
What's the difference?
because if we go out a date and you
I'm gonna ask you the same question
No,
that I asked
no.
you before.
Let me
on the
finish.
date, and now
let me finish.
only
Let me finish.
difference is you're just gonna have to goddamn specify and go in depth. That's the only difference that's gonna happen here.
But no, with
if you
you,
ran into your favorite celebrity and they wanted to smash you, you wouldn't think twice. Nigga, my wife on the show. You a crazy man.
but what I'm saying is, from that standpoint, I would rather, and I said this before and I say this again, I've already had conversation with you to let me know in my mind whether I want to take you out on a date or not. That's you
I
though.
tell him, are you worthy of my time? Yeah, but you still can talk. If I'm seeing you on the street, and Ma, you're not wrong.
But
Yes.
you're saying I'm wrong
I'm
for saying
not
the same
saying
thing.
I'm not saying nobody wrong. All I'm saying is, I can walk up to you. Just and say you, I don't know, you in the grocery store. I bump cards into you. I did it on purpose. I bump cards into you on purpose. I bump into your car. Start the conversation off smooth, like, hey, how you doing? You okay? Oh man, I apologize. And we get to talking. Man, I would really love to take you out to dinner. I fucked up.
That ain't enough for me.
What you mean?
That's not.
For you can
For
still
me?
talk to somebody.
For me, no,
There's
because
nothing wrong with having. Hey, I was wondering, would you like to go out? Because the same questions I'm finna ask you.
but I'm not gonna ask you them questions until I talk to you
No, no.
more.
The
That's
same,
you.
No, the same question you finna ask her is the same. Well, tell me where you're from. Only difference is, when we at that first date, you're gonna go in depth. I'm not going in depth with you.
But if
by
I've
talking to you right now.
already had those conversations beforehand, that changes the whole subject.
Not really.
Yes, it do, because you've already gave me answers to my basic questions before we even went out.
But you said the base. You said the keyword.
My basic question.
Basic.
Those questions are. See, here's the thing. If I ask you these questions now, right? If we're having conversations on the phone before I take you out,
But
right?
basic questions
No,
are gonna go in depth on the first date.
no.
Yeah.
Because those basic questions can actually take place on the phone before you go on your first date.
But if I tell
and
you,
then
if you ask, oh, where you from, baby? Canada. Cool. I've lived in
Nigga said
Canada
Canada.
at least 10 of my years that I moved here. Because now we're going in depth. Yes, you're not wrong. I'm gonna ask you questions, but on that first date, everything we talked about.
I'm not going to ask you those.
No,
those
he
questions.
don't want to do it because he wants to go in depth. I want to know the first time your ass fell off that bike. Talk about it. Let's hear it. Because hey, it's something you wanted to know. When the last first time you rode a bike? Because well, in my mind, if she can ride, if she tells you don't know how to ride no bike, baby, don't go with that woman. But if she tell you my first date was how to ride a bike, and she going to depth to how to ride that bike, in your mind, like, oh, she gonna be great. I like that.
I'm over.
But see, you get the answers while you speak after the conversation.
No.
But no, all jokes aside, you're going in depth with a conversation.
I can have the same conversation over the phone before I take you out.
Oh, what the hell? I said she's still gonna go in depth. That's a woman.
Yeah, and that's fine. She can go in depth about that conversation over the phone.
So the basic information you gain don't went times 2 because
because you won't have that same conversation again because you're asking. No, you're not, because you're gonna have totally different questions because you've already asked those questions before you went on a date.
I didn't. And that, baby.
Yes. If I'm sitting on the phone with you for an hour here before we go on our first date, I've already got the information that I needed, that I wanted.
So ask me what I asked my wife on my second.
I ain't got nothing to ask. I don't even want to know.
No. It was nothing like that. Because mind you, the deed was already done on the first. Now we're on the second. Mind you, our second date where we actually sat down and went to a place to eat, we literally, like you said, the same conversation we had.
But see, but that's you. If I've had these conversations on the phone,
I want to make sure I know you like a book, baby. Matt, I'm allergic to shrimp, baby. I know that. I remember when you told me.
But you know that though.
You gotta go. Sometimes it doesn't hurt to go. I need detail.
And that's cool.
What's wrong with the detail? Oh, tell me how that went, baby. How was it for you?
And that's cool.
Yes, to say.
I'm not mad about that.
Yes, to say
the point that I'm making. You still missing the point though. The point is, you can have those conversations before you even go on your first date, which means now you have other stuff that you can talk about besides that. If I've had these conversations with you, we're not going to bring them back up.
You don't know that for sure. It might pop back up.
No, it won't. That's if you choose for about it.
Remember when I told you this? Remember when I told you that? It's going to happen. It's a date. Like I said, it's called small talk for a reason. Baby, I remember when you told me about this. Can you elaborate more? I wasn't sure. I want to make sure I got it all, so I can get a clear understanding. Because like I said, you're right. I probably talked to you this about 1,000 times. But mind you, that's what small talk is about. You think that woman's going to give a fuck about that small talk? She's going to keep going on? No, she's not.
Yes, because if you can show how you adapt to a situation,
it's not adapt.
No, because if you're asking the same questions over and over and over, you're not getting anywhere.
It's not the same question.
Yes, you're saying. You just said. You remember when I said this? You remember I said that? That's the same question.
I want you. Tell me how you felt. Tell me how you went on in that time frame. Yes, and say she went through a traumatizing experience. Yes, and say she went through a trauma.
And she sat on the phone and already told you.
No, she told you bits and parts.
No.
Yes, and say she told you
See, you saying bits and parts. I'm saying you have a more in-depth conversation. Because again, I am not going out with you.
That's no big deal.
No, I'm not going out with you if I haven't actually talked to you and spent time learning who you were before I take you out. Yes, you do.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Man, if I take you out, baby, first thing first. You like Chick-fil-A? I like Chick-fil-A. Let's go to Chick-fil-A. Easy meal. Unexpensive.
Cheap.
That ain't Chick-fil-A cheap? Oh, so you one of them goddamn cheesecake niggas, right?
What you mean?
Oh, you one of them.
What you mean?
You one of them cheesecake niggas. That's what we do.
I mean, no, but I wouldn't take.
So what's wrong with Chick-fil-A?
So here's the thing.
So what's wrong with Chick-fil-A?
I have standards.
What's wrong with Chick-fil-A?
Nothing's wrong.
So $30 is a lot of money.
No.
Is a lot of money?
No.
For two people to eat, enjoy, to have a little mini.
Can you get alcohol at Chick-fil-A?
You bring your own.
No, see there you go that bullshit.
Ain't nothing. So wait a minute. So it's a problem?
Yeah.
Now, you the person that said there's no. If I'm taking you on a date, it doesn't matter where.
No, I never said that.
That's what you said.
I've also said there are certain places you don't go.
What's wrong with Chick-fil-A?
Chick-fil-A is a fast food restaurant.
Says who? Truett is the full motherfucking restaurant. Don't try it.
It's still a fast food restaurant.
Chick-fil-A done built 3 layers of a building.
It's still a fast food. It's still a fast food restaurant.
And they wine and dine you.
They're not wine and dine you in there.
Like I'm taking you to. Yes, they are.
No, they're not. Are they serving alcohol?
But,
are they serving alcohol?
Do they serve alcohol at McDonald's?
No.
Is it okay to take it to McDonald's?
What you mean? No.
Okay, so what's wrong with Chick-fil-A?
I'm not taking any date to Chick-fil-A.
The same guy that was bashing me about Applebee's a couple of weeks ago. No. There's a reason why I tell you don't go to Applebee's. See, I like how they flip it because they forget the shit they tell you. You know why I told you not to go to Applebee's?
But I'll take a girl to Applebee's before I take them to
What the fuck is wrong with Chick-fil-A?
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A, but that motherfucker's high.
I can get what I need at Applebee's.
Oh, so you want to get them drunk?
No,
That,
that's not getting them drunk.
You actually,
But it's the ambiance of a restaurant like Applebee's, Chili's, TGI Fridays.
But those meals are cheap. You're going to spend the same thing that you get at Applebee's.
No, you don't.
Yes, you're not?
No.
You're not?
No.
Pat.
I can go get a steak. I can go get a steak at
Applebee's. My wife tried to go there and we said, fuck it, we don't got to get a meal. You get the appetizer.
Can you get a steak
at 2 for 20?
Who won't? But
two for 20.
But that's what you want.
But at Chick-fil-A.
That's you being cheap though.
No, it's not.
You went.
If she wants
I'm a actually
hold on.
man.
So hold on. So if she wants to go to Chili's, right, and get a meal on the menu that's 2 for 20, because that's what she wants to eat, and the thing I want is on that menu that I want to eat. That makes us cheap because she want to eat that same thing. I want to eat that same thing, and the problem is
first of all, what's wrong with that? Even when I go to Chili's or go to TGI Fridays, the only time me and mine have ever done 2 for 20 is at lunchtime.
What you mean?
That's it.
Well,
now when we go,
can't eat like that.
That's your problem, not mine.
My wife can't eat like that. My wife has medical
I understand that, but that's
so what she gonna eat is what's on that kids menu because she can't. Oh, you think I'm playing?
I know.
She has a full card that says.
Well,
hey,
yeah, I know.
Cannot eat
certain things. I know.
So if her meal's on the 2 for 20 and mine is on the 2 for 20, what makes me?
We're not talking about spouses. We talking about dating.
It's the same thing.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
If I want to eat something,
if you take your wife
out, want to eat something that's on the 2 for 20,
that's
how
different.
does that make you cheat?
That's different. That's you and your wife. We talking about going on a first date with somebody you don't know.
If
you're gonna make them eat off the 2 for 20 menu.
Who said? You didn't hear what I said. If they pick something off the 2 for 20, and I pick something off the 2 for 20, and our meal is $20 because you picked.
So the rest of the money going on drinks, but you don't drink like that, so I can't.
You don't drink like that. Nigga, you crazy.
Hold on, don't let this man fool you, cause I seen proof of what you look like when you drunk.
You crazy.
I seen proof of
and
what you.
And she lied to you because she didn't tell you what we did before that.
It don't matter.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
She don't tell you the truth.
She did tell me what was going on.
She didn't tell you everything.
I know that, man. You had already smoked up at the time. I already knew that. That's what I'm trying to say.
We forgot about that. So,
but off of one drink, after one drink though.
After the 5 we had before stepping into the place. Cap, like I said, no, ain't nothing wrong with that. I have also seen, and he's seen it, Bobby. Knock them motherfuckers down. I knocked them motherfuckers down.
But as we get ready to segue into our next topic, I mean, it's a matter of opinion.
I just don't think a price is a big deal.
It's not the price.
If you want something and I want something, and
I would never take a date to Chick-fil-A.
I don't see what's wrong with that.
I wouldn't. That's for another.
So what happens if she don't drink? What happens if she's not into that?
That's fine.
What happens if she's one of them simple girls you were talking about?
Oh, cool.
So what's the big deal?
But as a person that I am, nah. But as I am, the way I am as a person, if I take you out on a date, I'm not going to take you to a fast food restaurant. Period.
Can you really say Chick-fil-A is fast food?
Yes, it is. Chick-fil-A is a fast food restaurant.
They treat you with more respect than McDonald's.
Well, because that's their culture.
They treat you with more.
Do you realize what kind of
Arby's? I'm not saying take our ass to Arby's or Zaxby's, but hey, shit, Chick-fil-A.
I'm still not. I'm not.
Chick-fil-A. I can say Chick-fil-A.
I know it's not. It's
What's
not.
wrong with Chick-fil-A?
No. You can get away with saying no Applebee's, no Chili's, no Fridays. You can get away with that from time to time.
What happens if the date's in the afternoon? What's wrong with Chick-fil-A?
No. You still don't take a date to Chick-fil-A.
Because
they can go get Chick-fil-A at lunch. They don't want Chick-fil-A.
So what happens if she chooses Chick-fil-A?
I'd be surprised.
Well, again, I've taken a girl out on a date to Chick-fil-A because that's what she asked. I asked her, what you want to eat? Where you want to go?
And she said Chick-fil-A.
and she said Chick-fil-A.
To each their own.
So,
in my mind, but if I,
am I gonna find her?
But here's the thing: if
is she cheap?
I would say I don't know, because you don't know, because that's what she wanted.
That's what
different.
you wanted. If I asked her, you want to go on a date, and she say, "Baby, I want something simple, Chick-fil-A." That don't make you cheap.
That don't make you cheap. But again, though, if I'm taking you out on a date, first of all, we going wherever I decide to go. I'm not going to tell you where we're going. I'm going to say, hey, we're going out on a date. You know, we're going out to eat. Cool.
That's not always the case.
Says who?
That's not always the case.
What you mean?
That's not always the case. You seen that with the Cheesecake Factory, didn't you?
And if
you
I pull,
seen that with the Cheesecake Factory.
But again, though, you already know what type of girl you're dealing with before you even go out to eat.
So I'm just saying. I mean,
see, a lot of people mistake that whole Cheesecake Factory thing for what it is.
Yeah, I worked at the airport.
But see, here's what you don't understand when it comes to that. When you know who you dating before you take them out. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. If but see that's
laid and fried to the side, you have to come. You need to come, baby.
But that's my point. If you're looking at this girl right now, right? You outside, you walking, and you see this fine chick walking, right?
Okay.
And you look at her, and you can look up and down and tell what kind of standards she has, right?
Okay.
You already know what if you took her out. You already know.
The case.
No, you
that's
do.
Not always the case.
You do. What's up, Yeet? I see you
she
looking.
She can look pretty, but that's not the case. Not all women. Remember what we said? I asked you the question: are all men are the same? You said no, so that means not all women are the same. Either.
And I'm not saying all men and all women are the same. We're different for a reason.
So then you might have that again. I've taken a chick on a date.
And here's the thing, but no, I'm finna give you that
respect, guys.
Respectfully, I get it. But here's my issue with what you said, right? If you're walking down the street and you see this fine chick walking, you see she laid, like you said, fried to the side or whatever.
Fried to the side.
And you see her already, right?
What if she works at McDonald's? No, you can't.
See, you can't take her to those. You can't take her to McDonald's for a date.
Her?
But
they're gonna know if she worked at McDonald's.
But you're not taking her to Chick-fil-A though. If she work at McDonald's or if she work at McDonald's, you're not taking her to Chick-fil-A.
No, I won't do it there.
See, that's my point.
Because she done been through enough.
But my point is, if you know what you're getting into before you get into it, and sometimes we as men make the mistake of saying, okay, she ain't gonna, if she rocking a certain way and wearing certain type of clothing and doing certain things.
It could be a facade.
No, it's not.
How many women have you talked to? Oh yeah, I do this and this. And that bitch ain't been out the state of Georgia. What's the difference?
Now, here's the thing. If you catch it, yes.
What's the
but
difference?
Everybody don't have their women radar up like that, so they don't catch the red flags and stuff like that.
See, for me,
I think there's a certain standard. You even as a man, there's a certain standard.
Just because a woman doesn't require a lot doesn't mean she doesn't deserve the bare minimum. If you want to pursue them, then you bring your best.
Nope. No.
What you mean?
No. Because if a woman wants you, I see so many people make this mistake.
With that, though?
No, let me tell you, I see so many people make this mistake of like, they go out there and they show their ass, they show their money, they do all of this. Hold on. We have seen cases, and there are cases of it all over fucking TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, you name it, where a guy got all this money, did this, did that. The girl come to him, the minute something happened to that man and his money, she out the door.
But that's not the same.
Yes, it is.
Not the same.
Because if I come with my A game, right, and you leave,
your A game could be Chick-fil-A.
Well, okay, I can still.
I'm just saying, your A game could be.
So your A game.
Your A game could be a trip to the mall. We walking around the mall. She said, "You come with your A game." I could probably spend $200 in the mall, can I?
So now you buying her clothes and stuff in the mall.
No, it's not. You can go to the mall. There's activities and stuff in the mall. I can take you to a fair. She didn't say you bring your A game. She never said, "Oh, you need to take me this." She said, "No, you bring your A game." So if I tell you, baby, let's go to the fair, is that a cheap date? Taking her to a fair?
That's on the list.
And your ticket was like $3. Mine was $3.
That's on the list.
And you fucking crazy.
I'm just telling you what's on the list.
I'm explaining. That was my wife, y'all. I'm explaining what my wife said. Yes, you bring your A game. That don't mean, oh yeah, you need to take me to the flying front. No, she just tell you is you treat me as you like you want me to. So if you want me, no, you don't have to. It don't have to be fancy, cause my wife is not like that. It don't have to be fancy. But I'm telling you is, hey, yes, it's don't make it seem like it's a piece of crap. Like don't make it seem like what. So if I take her to a fair, my ticket 3, her ticket 3. Hot dog.
This is what I'm gonna say with that.
That's what I'm saying.
Because,
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, I'm not saying
that's
nothing
my
wrong with
A game.
But here's the thing, though.
That's out the box.
You got to stop using your wife example.
Don't do that.
You have to because it's not realistic.
There it is.
No, it's not because she's already there. You've already done that.
No, that's why I can tell you what she.
But that was
what
her. But
thinks.
what if it was somebody else and it wasn't her?
I've done it before. This ain't. Not
See?
I've done this before. I've done this radio before. It's not a bad. A game means like how my wife said. You do. Hey, you want me? Hey, make it presentable. I'm okay with that. So I agree with you with that part. Make it presentable. I'm telling you, it's a date to the movies is an A game. A date.
I'm not saying.
Let's go.
Now that part I get. I can understand. I can stand that part. But what I'm saying is, when you say A game, you also have to understand that means different things for different people.
So what you're dealing with.
So,
okay. I give you that.
So again, we talking about this fine chick that's walking.
All right.
And you see her with the Louis and the bag and.
So I have a picnic at the park and had the best time just talking and laughing.
And see, but that's okay.
But no, it's not. Because going by what you said, that's cheap. So her having a picnic with, I didn't spend no money.
But what did you tell me though too? Cheap? But what did you tell me too though?
Not cheap.
No,
that's
I never said it was cheap. But what did I say?
That's my A game.
I also said every woman is different.
So I'm just saying.
Some women are okay with that. I'm not saying every woman is not like that.
So I'm asking, is that cheap?
No. Because I've seen picnics I've seen people who have picnics that's $200 or $300 because of the stuff they bought. Because that's a choice. It's a choice.
But then again,
it's a choice.
Right.
But here's the problem.
Oh, that's a cookout now. See?
No, but for real, I have seen where people have went out on picnic dates and they spent upwards.
That means date within
your bracket then.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now?
She right. That's the point that I'm making.
Like I said, if Chick-fil-A is my tax bracket, that ain't no cheap date now. Baby, tell me we're wrong. Every time we go, it's at least $35. But watch this. Again, if I take you to TGI Fridays or I take you to them, that is literally the same price you finna get.
That depends on what
I take you there.
That just depends on what you order.
It's the same price.
It just depends on what you order.
So if I'm paying the same price at Chick-fil-A, that I'm paying the same price at TGI Fridays.
What you getting at Chick-fil-A if you're taking her out on a date at Chick-fil-A?
She'll probably,
now I'm asking this question because.
For me, I want a hell kick now, so I'm doing salads. But, because that salad is big as hell. But no, you get the chicken sandwiches, salad, whatever you want to do it.
So you're going to a Dwarf House.
They still got those? Oh yeah, Forest Park. They sure do. Or Dwarf House, Truett's. Because again, they still treat it like a restaurant. They still serve you.
No, they do. They
still come up.
But the point that I'm trying to make is like when I say this about the dating part, what I'm saying is, like she said, your bracket from Jump Street.
I hate this nigga.
But you know what? He not lying. Cause also,
I think you should
start with your C or B game. Yes. Let me tell you why. And I appreciate him saying that. And the reason is, we make the mistake of giving high
100%
at the start.
So we're not giving 100%.
No. I'm not saying you can still give 100%, but you don't go, okay, we just going out.
Plus.
And our first date is the Roof Chris or Rays on the River. Because now.
But if that's your tax bracket.
No, but see again, that ain't but here's the thing though.
I feel like you should get to know them before you start.
Exactly, and that's the point that
spending big
that's the
money
point
on
that I'm
that.
saying. That's the point that I'm making, because if you sit here and look at it, if you take so
That
say like
contradicts the A game.
no, it doesn't. No, it
Yes, it
doesn't.
does.
No, it doesn't. Because here's the thing: that actually enforces you to go to your
Is
A
she
game.
gonna accept the Chick-fil-A?
No, no, she's not.
She's not gonna accept
No,
the Chick-fil-A.
because if she's telling you she ain't gonna do Cheesecake Factory, she damn sure ain't gonna accept Chick-fil-A.
So again, A game.
No.
And my A
Now,
game
but
consists of that.
but then she ain't gonna accept you. Then that's just the bottom line.
So I got to know you for no reason.
That's your fault.
No,
But
it's
again,
not.
no, because you should know already what type of woman you're dealing with by the way they dress, the way they talk, and the things they do.
But what if they lie? How many women have
But you
dealt
won't.
with
But you
that
won't
don't
know
lie?
that.
None of that.
But hold on, you won't know that till you actually.
Oh no, you can tell. Oh, you can tell. She
No.
ain't seen.
Like you see her, and this is the whole purpose of having a conversation before you go on the date.
I've seen many a woman lie. Have
I'm not saying they
dressed
can't
up,
lie.
mad,
You missed
ain't
my
got
point
a
though.
damn penny to
But
their name.
this is why you have conversations with them on the phone, texting, this, that, and the third, because you can still get an idea of what that person is, regardless, before you take them on the
I
date.
can't get an idea on Chick-fil-A.
No.
Why not?
First of all, she ain't going with you on Chick-fil-A.
Why not?
Fine chick walking down the street in them red bottoms with the nice.
Oh, they
person
go
that-
crazy for the Chick-fil-A. Stop it. They go crazy
I
for the
can't with you.
Southwest salad.
I can't with
They
you.
go crazy for the Southwest salad.
I can't with you.
They don't.
I'm so over you.
They don't.
No, they
They
don't.
don't. They don't.
No.
They go crazy. Whisper Chick-fil-A to them, see what happens.
Nigga, is you crazy?
No, Chick-fil-A.
So
I just,
with that
I
being
just
said,
thought-
this is going to segue into something else, because this is good talk.
Yeah, we got something deeper.
Oh no, I got something real deep.
Oh, we still doing that?
We gonna get to where we get to. So there's a guy that I saw, and this is part of the conversation. Why I'm glad we're having this conversation. He posted on TikTok that if you don't, he's telling women this, and I want you to hear this now.
Women?
He's telling, this is a guy who looks like
I hate when niggas talk for
he
the
looks
women.
like a freaking security guard.
And he
First
talk-
of all,
and he talking for the
He
women.
he's speaking for the women, which is kind of stupid, because he literally said, and I have to pull my phone for
Oh, you
this.
gotta go by quote.
I'm going by quote on this, because this man said some
You gotta quote.
some ratchet ass shit, and I had to like.
You got to quote him.
He said, and I quote, "Ladies, if he can't buy you an outfit for your first date, leave them alone."
Damn, you gotta buy the first date outfit too.
And then on top of that, he turned around and said, after buying the outfit, and he can't spend $100 to $200 on dinner for you, that's $300. Cause no, that's more than that. Cause you gotta think about it. Outfit.
What do you buy?
No. The outfit that she wants. No.
She ain't go wild.
You stupid.
She ain't go wild. I'm just saying.
You stupid.
She ain't go
But
wild.
do you understand what I'm saying? He says this, right? So he says that
So you gotta buy the outfit.
the lashes, the hair, get all that.
Oh, you gotta get everything.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
That's more than 300. That's more than the 200.
Done, your makeup done before that date.
That
Before
ain't
the
no
date.
type of woman.
So you feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? If he can't get your hair and nails done and get everything done for you before you go on the first date, and then you got to go on the date, and then you spend money.
Does he have a page?
Yeah, that was his page.
Put it up again one more time.
That's
Right.
what.
The first for the first date, you gotta buy the. No, I want to see his other videos.
Oh, all his videos are like that.
No, I want to see the other videos.
All his other videos
No,
are like that.
because I can tell you right now.
Because I'm gonna tell you what else he said. That's the first thing.
No,
he
no,
said.
I want you to scroll down.
Oh, all his videos like that.
So all in the car.
All of them sitting in the car. Yeah.
So I'm here to tell you that nigga ain't got not one woman yet. Like I said, date your tax bracket. If he gonna do it, then make sure it's not gonna.
We should
ain't
not
gonna
gonna deny it. Yeah.
I'm
So-
not buying you no goddamn.
So
dress
hold
on the
on.
first date.
That's not it. That's just the first part. The second part of this conversation.
Damn, on the
He
first
he
date.
said by the third date you need to take a paycheck and fill up her refrigerator.
Damn. Wait. That's what you do for a girlfriend, not the first. That's what I'm saying. For a girlfriend, yes. God damn, on the first date.
On the first date.
Wait. So now this goes back to the first question I asked. Is sex on the first date okay?
In this case, I hate to say this
You
because
gotta give that shit up.
I asked
You
my
gotta give that shit up.
I asked
gotta
my
have it.
I asked my coworkers this, and
God damn.
and my job it's a 50-50 ratio. It's only 8 of us that work in my department.
50-50 said, yeah.
No. It's a fit. I'm saying it's half male, half female.
Yeah, they said,
No.
yeah.
Even the women was like, no. The women said
Nah,
the
you
same
don't
thing.
want that. He looked like a bald security man.
The women even said no. I don't want that. That's
How you
not
gonna buy the first?
He wants you to buy the
Yeah.
outfit, get the lashes done, the hair done,
Damn.
yeah, and then pay for dinner wherever y'all go.
Without the ass.
Yes,
No, without the ass.
without.
Nah, that ain't gonna work.
Then he said by the 3rd day you need to take a paycheck and go fill up a refrigerator.
I mean, Food Depot always got them deals.
It ain't even about Food Depot. We ain't talking about that.
Yeah, no,
I'm just saying. Why would you fill up a refrigerator?
So what part do I get the ass in?
You ain't got it yet.
So I'm knowing on the first.
You're on the 3rd,
I'm
and
on the third.
and you on the 3rd, and
and
you
I
feel
already, you don't already took half the check.
you want that
shit
what you
ain't gonna
call
work. She gotta give it up. That shit crazy. She gotta give it up. Sex on the first date, it depends on who you're dating. Thank you. See, that's what. Well,
But you feel what I'm saying, though, right?
It depends. On the first date,
On the first
you
date.
gotta give that shit up. I gotta have it. I gotta have it. I done did all this for you. I paid for everything. I paid for. Am I paying for the Uber ride too? Like what the fuck?
No, you gassing your car too. Think about it.
Oh, I gotta gas up her car too.
No, your car. Because 9 to my 10, you driving. You really think if you done bought her the outfit and all that kind of stuff, she riding in an Uber somewhere?
Shit, I might not have enough money to get this gas up the car, so I might have to get the Uber. Damn.
Yeah, he said that, bro.
So I gotta. Okay.
That's I hate using this word, but that's the true definition of a simp. He,
Crazy.
yeah,
On the first date.
on the first date.
So he. Well, he ain't got no woman. Cause look at that. So all this shit he's done suggested, ain't nobody went for it.
You want me to read some of the comments that the people were saying? Do you want me to read the
There's no-
comments?
Because
Do you want me to read the
there's
comments?
no way anybody going for that, right?
So, let's see.
There's nobody. No way.
First of all, one person said if it's a first date, it's not your woman.
If it's a first, hell, I'm not even. Yes, she is.
at
the
least,
fuck she is.
least for this month, because I done paid for
Yes, she
everything.
is. If this the first date and I don't pay for all that,
Somebody said
You with me.
somebody said he's starving, and we all know at desperate times calls for desperate measures.
look at the car. Look at the roof of the car. It's missing. He's missing the roof of his car.
Woo.
For y'all don't see it, he's missing the roof of his car. The leather coming off from the top. You ain't got that money.
Oh, Jesus.
Stop lying. Stop lying. You ain't paying it. You're not paying it. You're not
Oh,
paying it.
Jesus.
Yeah, he's flashing and hope. No, ain't nobody going for that. Kobe, ain't nobody going for that. I can tell you right now. Because if you're suggesting it,
Somebody said textbook simping 101. That's exactly what he
you're
doing.
trying to fake your way to the top. Ain't nobody going for that. You gotta know. People, the roof of his car is missing. The leather is tearing apart. That seems like a nigga that's paying for everything. You can't even pay for the car, but you're gonna pay for another. So you must be buying you must have the money.
Somebody said CEO and president of Simp Nation.
Yeah. Come on. What type of money you spend? Come on. Come on. Yeah. Oh, if I do that, yeah, we going to McDonald's. Yeah, we going to McDonald's. We going to look good. We going to make it deal.
It just goes to show you how
On the first.
how people are. Like it's nonsense.
What
Like
you doing on the second?
again, if you don't spend if you don't spend $150 to $200 on dinner, I'm
What you
just
mean?
saying. He said that.
What you mean? So we didn't do the dress. So you probably want that shit that bedazzle. Hard.
You ain't going to Rainbow to get her outfit. She already told me.
Why?
I'm not. This was the outfit that she want.
Why? I'm picking what I want. Shit, I'm paying for it, right?
Now you know
I'm paying for it.
we
It
not
doesn't matter.
we not doing the whole Riley thing
It
because
does
that
not matter what you want. I'm paying for it, right?
yeah.
So I'm gonna buy you Sheen's finest. That's like $15. Or you something from Sheen, cause I've seen it. $15 for probably really $10, $11 for a little nice little dress. The shoes you don't want to know. $9.99, maybe 10. So your outfit really, I don't spend $20 on your outfit. Cool. Your lashes,
You
they
cheap.
sell that on Shein too.
You cheap.
That ain't cheap.
You being cheap now.
But how's that being cheap?
You being cheap.
You asked me on the first date, I gotta buy the dress. I went to Shein. You never said where I could go.
No.
If I'm catering this whole event, we're going where I want to go. Like you said, we doing what I want. So I'm gonna buy you that shit from Shein. The shit probably gonna come out to about $20.
No, he literally went into detail about how much the dress should
You
cost.
crazy.
Yeah, he did. You gotta listen to the whole video.
Crazy. I'm like,
You gotta listen to the
$200
whole
for
video.
the dress, $200 for the food, and another.
So this is one of those
You
questions.
fucking crazy.
This is one of the questions I want to ask and don't want to ask because I don't want to seem like I'm on that boat.
I'm gonna have her looking like
A
a
real
real
housewife.
housewife. Hell yeah. Ain't no wrong with that shit.
So
Sheen's finest, baby.
at the end of the night,
Oh, we
you got
fucking.
okay.
No, you got no choice. We got no choice. I don't spend like damn it. So, by his logic, let's go by his logic. I spent $200 for the dress.
dress, hair, nails, and lashes came up to $150.
That's a lie. Where he went to?
Oh, I'm just no. That's what he's saying.
Where
Then you go to dinner. That's another
the
$150.
lashes alone is not $50.
I'm just telling you what the man said in his video.
Okay, $150. Cool. We at $150.
Then you go take her out to eat somewhere, and it comes up to anywhere between $150 to $200.
$200. So now we at $350.
Yeah,
Okay, what's next?
that's it. That's your first date.
That's the first date. So I spent $350. Well, I spent $300 and some dollars on me. And my wife
But
first date.
again,
But that was
she didn't ask you to
She
buy.
didn't ask me. No.
She didn't ask
We
you to.
went
She didn't ask you to buy the dress and hair and all that kind of stuff, right? Yeah, that's different.
Now, $350, and I paid
You don't pay. You
the
don't pay.
whole attire, and now it's time for you to eat, and I'm paying for that too. And Lord, I gotta pay valet because they want their money, because they ain't gonna let you park the car by yourself. No, we have to fuck at the end of the night. We have to, because the moment I drop you off, I'm gonna drop you off at my house first. I'm not taking you home. I don't know why
You say you spending the night with me tonight,
No,
huh?
I don't know why you want to go over there. Ain't nothing for you at the house. You need to come with me. Because we got some things to take care of. You're not going home. You're not. And if you choose not to, oh no, I'm not giving up. Baby, that is fine. I'm still going to take you to my house and let you walk the rest of the way home.
Well, you find your way.
You got to find your own way home. Oh, no, you don't lose your mind. Because going by his logic, on the third date, I'm taking half of my check. This is the part where we have to fuck. We have to. You're taking half of my check to fill up your refrigerator. Yeah, you gotta get that up, baby. That ain't gonna work.
But then won't even know. But then you don't even know what's in her house or who in our house.
Oh, that's her business.
What if I told you?
$350 for all that? More like, oh yeah, Metropolitan. Oh yeah, Metropolitan's finest. You gotta get that up, baby. You from Atlanta. You know how to get down. So, hey, I have no problem with you. You want the money? You want that type of lifestyle? You want a $500 date? Fine. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Maybe I'm not asking at the end of the night. Don't ask me, oh, can you take me home? I'm ready to go home. You ready to go home? You're not going home. Who told you that?
That's kidnapping.
No, it's not. No, I'm telling you this in the restaurant. Because if she tell you, all right, I'm ready to go home now, I'm kind of tired. You tired? Tired of what? Chewing and eating? Oh, no, it's not over with. Baby, I need you to finish your food. You want to get you a doggy bag? That's your business? Or you're not going home. Who told you that? Who told you were going home? No, baby, you got to come with me. Yeah, we got to go to the house. Netflix, chill. I got popcorn. You know, I put down little roses for the bed if you enjoy that. No, because it got to happen. And the moment she said, I'm not that type of woman, I'm glad you said that, baby, because this was going to happen. We're sitting at this table, and I haven't paid the bill yet. I have not paid this bill yet. So the choice is yours. This is what we can do. I can pay the bill. I'll do the $500.
What they say?
I'll do the $500. I'll do $500. Yeah. But the moment you tell me no, oh no, we're not doing that. I'm not that type of lady. I'm not that type of man, baby. You need to cut this bill. Check. We'll be splitting it. You're not gonna
You
give it up.
gotta have a movie after dinner.
Okay. Okay. Listen, we're gonna do the whole, because if I don't spend $500 for you to eat, and you probably didn't finish all the food because you want to be ladylike, that's your business. And you talking about you want to go home? No, baby, go home. Come with me. We together. Oh no, we're a unit. We're a full unit. So you don't want to give it up, baby? That's fine. You pay your half of the bill, and you gotta find your way home because gas don't want cheap. And I'll make it simple for you. If you say, "Oh, I need a ride home," baby, that's fine. Gas I ask. Because this car don't run on feelings. It don't work like. I'm tired of that. See, this is what.
But you understand what I'm saying now, right?
Yeah,
That's why I say one conversation leads to the other.
This is what a simple
And
part
this
comes in.
and this is the other part behind that question, right? There's a part 2 to this.
You gotta come with me.
There's a part 2 to this. So, take a girl out, and I'm glad we talk about this because this is some good shit.
Yeah,
This is good shit.
I'm telling you, I got to have
you going out, right?
Mm-mm.
And you ask this lady to go out. Say, hey, how you doing? You know, you done had y'all conversations. Y'all done decided to go out to dinner, right?
Okay.
So you get to the restaurant. You walk in the restaurant. She's sitting at the table, and she got all 8 of her kids with her while y'all on y'all first date.
The kids?
All 8 of them.
8 kids
Yeah.
and her? I pay for it. I pay for it. Baby, you must be gonna take them.
Should a man pay for them?
The kids?
Yeah. If you already know you're going on a date with this person.
Wait, she shows up with the kids?
Yeah, she didn't say she was bringing them. She shows up with the kids. See, there's a difference if he knows.
If I knew,
it's different. Because then you would change your mind on where you're taking her.
yeah, I'm
Right?
not taking her nowhere.
No. You can still be a gentleman and say, since you got your kids, you know.
Damn, 8?
Hold on.
Does she know she got 8 kids? What, 8 kids? She got 8?
She got no. This is going back on. You know how I. So it'd be different. And this is what I said. If I knew you had 8 kids and you wanted to take them out with you because you couldn't find a babysitter or this, that, or the third or whatever.
Wait, how you talking to this woman don't know she got 8
No,
kids?
I'm saying you know. You just probably wasn't expecting the 8 kids to be there.
Oh, to show up?
Right.
God damn. Her and her 8 kids will be hungry.
No,
Yeah.
what I would do.
You'll do what?
Hold on.
You'll do what?
Listen to what I'm going to say.
I know you're not gonna pay for these kids.
No, because if you at a restaurant, say like Longhorn or hold on, I'm just that's what I said.
Right.
Hold on, listen to what I'm going to say. Hear me out.
8?
Hold on. You know already
That ain't gonna happen.
you can do 2 things. Cause she got there before you, and they
I'm
already.
turning around.
You can turn around,
Baby, I'm sick. Stomach
Or-
bubbling.
or you could do something that she wouldn't expect.
Tell her no.
No. You know what, babe? I didn't know it was just gonna be you would bring your kids with you. Come on, you hop in your car, you hop in my car, follow me. We're gonna go to grab.
Go. You still paying for the kids?
But it's different though, because what it shows is that you're not gullible like that.
You are gonna.
No, you're not. Because
I'm
I mean,
still
it could be.
paying
It
for
could,
the 8 kids.
but here's the thing, though.
Man, fuck your kids. I'm not doing that shit. Those your motherfucking kids.
What's up, Josh? I wasn't expecting to see you coming through here today, but
I
it's
like
good
that.
to see you.
You like what?
No, but that's how
No. You like what? Baby, you gotta explain that. You like what?
He took a negative situation and turned it to a positive.
Fuck them kids. I'm not doing it.
How so?
Fuck them kids.
So,
I'm not doing it.
so what?
Stop.
In the,
Fuck them kids. I'm not doing
and
it.
see, he don't understand that. That's what I'm
Fuck
trying to get him to
them
understand.
Kids.
You can
I'm
turn
not
that.
doing
Do
it.
you know how good that makes you look in her eyes?
For what?
Because you know
Oh.
most men would have been
You're
like,
doing the simping thing.
"That's not being a simp."
Yes, sir.
No, it's not.
No.
That's not being a simp.
Listen to what.
Because you
no.
made the decision to
Listen
do it.
to
That's
what he
not being a
said.
simp.
I told her we're going on a date. She didn't tell me about the 8 kids were coming. For all I know, it's me and her. I show up to the restaurant, all 8 kids are sitting there. You lost your goddamn mind. Why you didn't tell me that from the jump? Because you knew that. You crazy. No.
But again,
No.
you turn that to a
Trying to
positive.
thank you.
She what?
My mother-in-law said you trying to get over. Go ahead and read that.
That's all right.
Go ahead and read that. She trying to get over it. You just can't just show. Come on. How you gonna show up with 8 kids?
I'm just saying.
How you showing? Fuck
I'm
them
just saying
kids.
that was how that's
Fuck them kids.
at the end of
I'm
the day.
not doing it.
It even makes you look better
For who?
for you.
No, it make you
If
look
you
like a damn
no,
fool.
because if she gonna give it to you afterwards,
Give you what? Baby, you keep that pussy. I don't want it. You keep it. I don't want it. Because you tried to play me. It's a difference if you told me, hey, do you mind if my 8 kids come? If I didn't have no babysitter, cool. No, baby, I'm telling the truth. Man, you keep that pussy, baby. If I take you to go in the corral and you talk about, oh, baby, you know what, tonight might be the night, you keep that pussy, baby.
you
keep
earned
that.
it.
No,
You earned it.
You keep that.
You earned that.
You keep that.
Why?
Because it won't happen again. I won't be back. Man, fuck them kids, man. And I'm going to tell you, baby, fuck them kids. Those your kids. What it look like I'm showing up? You didn't even tell me. I walk up into the restaurant. They all sitting there with forks ready to eat and shit. They don't already order.
Now hold on, you taking that shit too
Fucking
far.
crazy. They don't already order. If they already in the restaurant, they don't already order. It's fucking chicken fingers and fries all over that motherfucker. You fucking crazy. You fucking crazy.
Oh,
Everybody got a drink and on their second refill. They just wait for your ass to show up. You crazy. The moment I show up, fuck them kids, baby, I'm gone. I'm good. This ain't gonna work. It ain't. You can keep the pussy. I don't want it. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Baby, you've been stressed out anyway. I don't want it. I don't.
damn, wrong for real.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You stretched. You had a. Fuck your childbirth. I would have did for you. I don't give a damn. Fuck you. Because you try. Come on, you play me. You play me. You I show up to this motherfucker and you already got 8 kids sitting at a table. They already eating. They don't already order. I'm telling you.
You never cease to amaze me.
You can't say that. Why I can't say that?
You
Don't give
never
a damn.
cease to
Why?
amaze me.
Why I can't say that?
Just don't.
What's wrong with
You
that?
sit here and you be like,
Oh, so it's okay for you to play me like a goddamn piano, but you could go in there, you know what, baby, you right. Come with me. What happens when I show up with 8 kids? Thank you. Yeah, let's do a role reverse, right? Let's just say, I got the kids. I got the 8 kids. And you said, I want to take you out on a date.
mm-hmm.
I said, okay, baby, cool. You show up, my 8 kids at the table. What you think she gonna do? She ain't gonna say she's staying.
But if you paying though, if you
paying?
you paying,
Why?
first of all, she ain't paying.
Oh no. I went 50 Cent. Whoever initiated the date is the motherfucker who paid. No, sir. No, I said the roles are reversed. You told me come out. I'll come out. You pop up in the restaurant. My 8 kids sitting there. What are you doing there? You think she's gonna be like, oh no, that's
Depending on the type of woman you got.
cat.
Yeah.
Cat.
Because there are good women out there to be like, okay.
Yeah, well, oh no, I'm not there. I'm not doing that.
See,
Exactly.
again though, everybody
Fuck
ain't that way.
I'm telling you, fuck you and your kids. I don't give a damn. Where they daddy at? Call your daddy up. They'll be glad to feed you. Why he ain't here? I'm sitting here feeding your goddamn rats. And you sitting, and she just sitting there smiling at you. Yo, you such a good man. Fuck that. No good man. Don't do that. I'm not a good man. No. Because then she said, oh, baby, tonight gonna be the night.
What you say? You don't want it?
You keep that pussy, baby.
All right.
You think
Well,
that,
I guess you and the way you feel.
No, because you want to save the day.
Sometimes you gotta save the day.
Why?
Sometimes you do. That's just what you do in your
That's
nature.
what I'm saying. With both of y'all got 8 kids.
Oh, now y'all talking about some Brady Bunch shit.
Come on.
Yeah. She got her 8. You got your 8.
And let's be clear. Do you know how much it costs for 8 plates at Golden Corral
Yeah, $13 a plate.
for 8 kids? And adults are more.
The adults only 17. So again, you come out.
$13
You come out cheaper.
Calculator, please.
You come out cheaper.
Calculator, please.
You come out cheaper going to what you become.
Calculator, please. Because he think I'm bullshitting. So, Let's do the math.
We just gonna round it up to $14 a kid. So that's
Times 8.
That's 8. That's
That-
120.
So he said $14 for 8 kids. That's $112.
Plus,
Cool.
plus 2 adults
Plus
at
that-
17.
That's 17.
That's 146.
$146. And we were going out, and I wasn't gonna spend that.
Well, no, it depends on how you eat at Longhorn. Cause we done ran tabs at Longhorn upwards of 100 plus for 2 people. So again,
I'm not feeding these fucking kids. I'm not. I'm not doing it. I don't love you like that. I don't even love them kids. They disrespect me every time I come in the house.
you ain't my daddy.
You're not my daddy. What you doing here? My mama just using you to eat food. I smacked the shit out that motherfucker. You crazy.
All right, where you at?
Man, fuck
Where
them
you at?
kids.
Where you at?
Man, you don't piss me off talking about it's okay.
What you say?
Don't be that way. Gonna drop 350 on the last chick.
See?
Hey, at least I know last chick don't got 8 kids.
How you know that?
Oh, cause we fucking at the end of the night. So I'm gonna be at the house.
You gonna be at her, but you don't know who at her house.
Oh no, that's no business. I don't already told you. She not going home. I already told you that. She's not going that way.
But
She coming with me.
so what else on your mind today? Because I know you had something.
Oh, wait,
Say
God,
you want-
this
you
motherfucker done made me mad. Fucking kids. Got me. Wait a minute. Never mind. I'm not even gonna take it that far. Fuck them kids. Leave it at that. So, moving on. Fucking kids. Moving on. So, I've had this issue for this last week. And no, I ain't been itching. I've had this issue for a week. What's the guy's name?
Who?
Yeah. I don't want to call him Captain.
Oh, Anthony Mackie.
Anthony Mackie. If y'all don't know, he had an interview. If y'all don't know who that is, that's Captain America, the black one. They made him black now. He had an interview with the football players
On the Pivot podcast.
on the Pivot.
Yeah, Pivot podcast.
I thought it was the Pivot.
Not Pivot.
On the Pivot podcast. Great, wonderful group of guys. They seem like they ask the questions so you can get it. And he made this statement about success. And he said success is given, not earned.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody, oh no, how can you say that? And he went on and said, if I wish I would have told my kids, I wish that parents would stop lying to their kids and tell them that, oh yeah, if you work hard enough, things will happen your way and get it. You'll get everything you're asking for. He said, I wish people would stop lying to their kids and then lie to me and said, no. I wish someone had told me, hey, sometimes it's better who you know
Than what you know.
than what you know. And people got mad at that. So I really had to think about it. Is success really given and not earned? And, I had to do my homework and look. And honestly, yes. I'm not mad at what he said. And he's really an intellectual brother anyway. He ain't no dummy. But being honest, yes. Success is given, not earned. I told that to a few people to see what they. It was like, oh no, you gotta work hard. Work hard for what? Everybody in front of your face has showed you that working hard means absolutely nothing. You can work hard, but then what happens when, hey, you had a job and you're really qualified to get it, and they tell you, hey, we giving it to somebody else who's not qualified. They're giving it to one of their buddies. Hold on. Crazy that he was talking to a bunch of football players who
No, it's
earned
not.
their money.
No, it's
Well,
not. No, it's not. Because it made
No,
sense.
it makes because if you watch what he said, I know you watched it. He attacked them, but didn't attack them because he said, "How many football players was out there that was better than you, but they still
It chose you.
and they still chose
Still chose you.
knowing that they were better than you? Do you turn it down? No.
No, of course they didn't turn it down. They all made their money.
But you get what I'm saying? So no, it's not crazy that it's crazy that he's talking to him because you have to because I guess you have to give that example and telling him that no. I can guarantee you there were 5 other players that were probably better than you.
But them folks chose you
They
and not
chose
them.
you over them, knowing they got the better stats, they play better than you, they move better than you. But they chose you. I'm okay with that. I gave many examples to people. Prime example, LeBron James, and he's done deserve this. Thank you. My mother-in-law said it this well. LeBron James. That was the first example I was going to give. LeBron James has earned his spot.
True.
He has earned
He's
it.
put the work in.
He
He
has
did what
put
he
in
did.
the work. Now watch this. Would it have been better at 18 if someone just chose him instead of him having to go the whole way? Would you have the same player?
Mm-mm. I mean,
So-
everybody's story is different. It's the same
so-
thing. Same thing with Jordan. Remember, he got cut from his high school basketball team the first year.
So now
What does that tell you? There were people better than him.
that got picked. Now here's the thing about LeBron James. Let's stay on LeBron James. LeBron James put in the work. He earned his spots. He did. No matter how you feel about him, he earned his spots. He did. He went out there and performed.
Yeah, he did what he did.
So now he uses the word gatekeeping, or
That's the word to use.
not gatekeeping. Now people are mad about this part, and this is where Andrew Mackey comes in.
Anthony Mackie. Andrew Mackie.
It's Anthony.
Right, Anthony.
Anthony Mackey comes
Can't get
in.
your shit straight from there.
That's on me. It's on me. LeBron James puts his son in the NBA. He didn't deserve it.
He
Whatever.
was given.
He gave it to him. Why? Because LeBron James knows, sadly, doesn't make it right. Whatever. It's not who you know. It's not what you know. It's who you know. My daddy plays for the NBA. My son wants to play in the NBA. I'm gonna
There's
make
the
sure
door.
I'm gonna open the door and make sure he
You
gets
get
there.
it? Gets in.
Now, everybody had a problem with that. Now, here, I'm not mad at LeBron James for putting his son
No,
in the
because
NBA.
because this just not with it's just not with sports. This happens in
Everywhere.
acting. It happens in real life at jobs. When you get to a job interview, you could be more qualified than everybody down that line,
or less qualified.
and they gonna pick that person.
Different strokes for different folks. LeBron James earned his son did it, and Kobe, you're absolutely LeBron. I'll make this clear.
Yeah, we just said that. That's what it is.
I make this clear because you guys are absolutely right. Well, you're right. LeBron James earned his spot. His son didn't. But let me clear it up to make it make sense, so it can hit home a little different. If that was me, even if I know my son is not talented like that, I don't give a damn. I'm gonna set up my son's future.
Well, you one thing that
I-
we don't
and that's the
we
fucked
don't
up
we don't
part.
do as we don't do enough of as black people
It set it up.
is set up our people behind us for success.
Because here's the messed up part. Like I was talking to him earlier. White folk do this shit all the time. All the time. They bring their people in on they ain't never worked that shit a day in their life, but they doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And does it make it right? No, but that's family. They're gonna do that. Now, black folk are the worst when it comes to this. Now it's our turn. His son's future is already set, and his dad is freaking him.
But he probably want his own though too though. Let's be
Nah,
clear.
he's not gonna want his own.
You know, come on now. The one thing I can't sit here and say
I did my
is
part
that
and put my son in the NBA. As my father, I did what I was supposed
yeah,
to do.
but he every child wants their own. They want their own legacy.
He's never gonna get it. Well, let me.
Not necessarily.
He's
It might.
never gonna get his own legacy.
Hold on. Let me
It
explain.
ain't
Hold
gonna
on.
happen.
What I'm saying by legacy is that he wants to be his own person still.
Yeah.
He still wants
I
to
mean-
be not saying that he will have a career in the league or that, but he still wants to make his own money.
So why
remember
not
what
put it
remember what Shaq said. And Shaq is a stickler for this, that my money is my money. It's not your money. before you can come to me, and I remember the interview clearly when
Oh
he
yeah, I
said,
remember that.
he said, I need to see a college degree. I need to see this and I need to see this before you can touch my money.
But you know, different folks.
Again, and that's what they're saying.
Yeah,
Though.
different
So
folks.
you can sit here and say, I left my legacy for you,
Buying him a team.
buy him a team then because he can't play.
Well, I ain't saying that might be that.
I mean, you know,
But I can't be. So
you can't be mad at Anthony.
so,
You can't
no.
be mad at Anthony Mackie for actually speaking the truth.
So here's the thing: I'm not mad at LeBron James for trying to set up his son's future. If it was me, I'd do the same thing.
I think we all
Now,
would.
now, does it make it right that your son? Sadly,
No.
your son took a spot from other people that.
But again, though,
hey.
remember what Mackie said though. They picked him.
It's not who you know.
It's
not what you know.
It's who you know. They picked him at 55. And here's the thing: I could think of a bunch of other players that are probably better.
He spoke a half a truth. I
No,
feel like,
he spoke a whole truth. It was a full truth because at the end of the day, you can apply this to anything in your life. Like me, I apply it to streaming. Let me explain why. Because I'm new to this. And it's easy for somebody to skip over my live and go to the next. But when someone stops and actually makes a wholehearted effort, they chose me over the person that's got 50,000 followers and this and that.
Yeah.
So again, it's not a half truth. It's actually true, because I didn't ask for it, but it's a choice and a decision that you make.
I'll give you a better one. For those who don't know, I worked at the airport. My dad got sick and wanted a little money. I went to the storeroom where I met him. Well, no, I didn't meet him yet. I was already there.
Right.
I knew everything about that storeroom from top to bottom. Before he even came, before you know who I was, I knew everywhere everything was at, located. I knew how to work the phones. I knew how to do all that. I wanted to be a lead / supervisor so bad because I felt like, help the house out, help me out, help my career. That's me bettering myself and me trying my best because it took time for me to do that. They looked past me so many times. And it killed me. He was there, it killed me. Because I was like, damn, I know it all, and we keep giving it to people that don't even know much or half as me. What happens next? He shows up, he comes to the storeroom, they appoint him the manager. And he's looking at me from across the room. Because around that time, I felt like, damn, I put in more of these work for the niggas who's been here. I put in so much work. And these niggas can't even tell you half the stuff that I know. He pulled me to the side. He's like, what's wrong? He was like, I heard about you before I even came. I heard that you do good work and all that. And me, back then I was standing up and I said, man, I don't want to hear that shit. You're going to tell me the same thing that they told me, that I'm not good enough. But these people who've been here for years are. And he said, let me work that out. Let me handle it. The next day, they had me in there talking about, I think you'll be a perfect fit to be the storeroom lead / supervisor. And in my mind, don't get me wrong, I was pissed off. Because damn, it's nothing towards him. It's more like, damn, it took him coming down here and saying, I need him and want him to run my operation.
When I'm not there.
For them to even consider me. So now, perfect example. It's not what you know, because I knew when I told you I knew everything, I knew everything. But that wasn't enough for folk. It's not until he said, I need him. Now, it's who you know. So I got someone in my corner that could put me in positions where, damn.
I didn't do it but once. I did it twice.
He did it the second time. I wanted out the building because I felt like I was being disrespected. Because he had moved already. And I was like, damn, I want to go. They told me no, I can't. Again, he comes in and says, well, I want him over here. I think it'd be a best fit at my stuff. You don't got to be a lead supervisor no more. Just have him. He knows how to work. He can handle it. I think it's okay for you to go over there. I was like, damn. Again, it's not what I know. It's who I know.
It's always going to be who you know, no matter
And
what.
don't get me wrong. Am I saying don't work hard? Don't do. I'm not saying that. We do everything possible. But I'm gonna tell you something. My mama always told me. Hell, even my mother-in-law. My mother-in-law is a candidate for this. Be careful how you speak to people, because there might be the person in the room might be the person you need. Ma, tell me if I'm wrong, because that's what you told me. Many of times, that person, you don't never know who you're having a conversation with, because that could be that person to take you to the next level. I agree 100%, because life ain't, yeah. No, the best thing you can do is happen. Yeah, it's good to have. I'm just saying, it's good to have people in your corner.
And really, that's all he was saying.
Now,
Is it fair? No.
Is it fair? Like my mother-in-law said, is it fair? Yeah, definitely. Or who's watching you? Is it fair? Oh, my boy said, y'all get successful off this podcast. How would you feel if someone said it because someone gave it to you and not it? It wouldn't be the same thing.
Mm-mm.
Because
we already know what kind of work we don't put in.
We don't put in the work already. That's the difference. So we won't be looking for the handout because we're already here. So everything we do now is solely on us. Now, if you have to say, "Oh man, I want to do our podcast on somebody else's," now here's when that part comes in, and they say, "Man, I really want y'all. I think y'all be perfect." After millions of people don't came to them asking for that same favor, but they choose us over them, and they're more experienced. They got more stuff. So I'm not. Is it fair? No, because damn, I feel like if you worked hard enough, don't take this moment from me because I feel like I deserved it. But sometimes, so how you saying nobody earned success? It's not earning success. Okay, I give you one better. When did Donald Trump ever do anything in politics? When did he have any hand in politics? But again, someone said, "Oh, he'd be perfect to do that."
Mm-hmm.
And next thing you know, he's your president twice. It's how it goes. You've seen it 1,000 times.
This is the same song and dance that we have all the time.
How many times have you seen somebody you feel like he don't deserve, he shouldn't do that,
But they do.
But they there. How many people you've worked with, man, they don't know a damn how they get a job. They auntie or cousin done got them a job, and these motherfuckers can't read.
Can't count.
Can't read. We've seen it.
Oh, Lord.
Black and white people don't live in the same,
And there's your point.
And there's the reality right there. My mother said we don't live in, and that's the thing. White folk will do that shit in a heartbeat.
Well, here's something that I really want y'all to take to heart. If you haven't seen the interview,
just go
watch it and listen to what he says and how he says it, and listen to his challenges, and then you'll understand exactly why he said that it's given and not earned. Because he'll tell you several times in this interview, I had to do double the stuff.
I'm just saying that everyone was given the.
No, there are people who work hard for their accomplishment.
Yes.
And we're not saying that we're kicking success to the side. But what we're saying is that in some cases, you were picked over somebody who had more talent than you, more skill than you, without any. If you was to put it on paper, me versus Donald Trump, and this is what we're going to use, running for president. And someone say, we're going to pick him and not Trump, knowing that Trump has already been president, knowing that he's a businessman and so forth and so forth. But they chose me over everybody else. That's when you can honestly say success is given and not earned. And it applies to people, even Rome here. Like I said, we go so far back, you can see it.
Yeah.
When I walked in, this man did not like me. He looked at me as just another manager who didn't. I'm just here for a paycheck. I ain't worried about y'all. I'm not gonna look. But he'll be the first one to tell you, Even though I didn't know half them people in that storeroom when I first walked in, I had already heard rumors about this person, that person, this, that, the third, and everything else. I made my own choices. I didn't let anybody dictate to me what was going on. I saw what I needed to saw and the people that I needed to see.
And I tell you what, and like I said, around that time,
You was on your fucking shit.
I don't like two to my home. No, I was the LeBron James of the storeroom. I did everything. No one can tell me nothing. I can tell you how much it costs. If a buyer was to call, I can answer the phone. I worked. I did everything. And again, like my mother said, sometimes it just doesn't work. It doesn't work in that way. It don't. Life ain't fair. Was it fair to me in that instance? Absolutely not. Because did I feel like I earned that? Absolutely, because I put in that hard work and no one did it like how I did it. Did it matter?
No.
No, because I could have had all the success. They wanted me at lower level entry. You come, put in the word, I got the job. And to me, like I said, at that time, I wasn't going to turn it down because I felt disrespected. Honestly, I felt disrespected because it was like, damn, they're not going to take my word. You see it. Proof is in the pudding. You got cameras. Watch me work. But now you're telling me. And I want to say that's why I got mad at him. Because it's like, damn, nigga, who is you? You know what I'm saying? And that's no offense. Nigga, who is you? How do you come up in here and it just go with your word? Mind you, I didn't know who he was. I didn't know that, hey, he's been working the storeroom longer than me. I didn't know he done been to my building, been to the other building.
I worked in every building at that time.
So now here's where, again, I'm already talking to this man like he ain't shit. That's on me because my mindset, you've already failed me and doomed me. My success is over with. I'm not getting it. I'm talking to this man, and yes, was I standoffish around that time? Absolutely, because I felt like, man, the fuck is you? I was like, nigga, they just picked you. I was like, damn, I went for it. Why I couldn't do it? I was like, I was the perfect catalyst. Why not?
But then, as he just said, when he realized that I done worked at every building, I started work. What got him was the fact that I told him I had been with the company going on almost 8 years when I met him.
And I had no idea.
And I started as a porter. So I know exactly what he was going through and how he went and made the movement.
And you know who told me? My Uncle Goldie.
Goldie told you. He said, what did Goldie tell you? What did he tell you?
At that time, for people who don't know, I worked at the airport. I was a porter. I emptied out trash. I cleaned toilets. I was a floor technician.
Made up role.
I'm at
Made up role.
Sound good. I don't want you to call me a janitor, but I did all that. And did I enjoy it at the time? Yes. Then my dad got sick, and I was like, more money. I need to do something. Help out. Here come the storeroom. I took the job.
Yeah, Goldie was there at the time.
But it was a bumpy road, I'll tell you that. But in that time frame, I learned everything. And because of Goldie, or Yellis, all these people, I learned. And when he came in, and like I said, I wanted that job. He took the job I wanted. And he's going to have a conversation about me, about the job that I wanted. We didn't have no supervisor, no lead. And I wasn't thinking about that. I wanted the top position because I felt like I earned it. And he came talking to me, like I said, standoffish. Like, and my man, who the fuck is you? And I told him the truth because back then, I've always been forceful. Always told you my mind. I don't give a damn what you think or what you talk about. I talked to him disrespectfully. And I was like, I don't give a damn. I'm not interested. Be like another supervisor, another manager. I'm going to tell me some bullshit. Man, if you keep working hard enough, your time will come. I'm not trying to hear that. We passed that. It's not, and my Uncle Goldie heard it, and he was just looking at me because I was already 10. I was already on 10. No conversations had. I went to lunch. I never forget it. He sat down. My Uncle Goldie sat down and said, hey, man, You can't be talking to people like that. You okay? I was like, nah, man. I was like, motherfucker snaked me out my job. And he want to talk to me about the job that I want, that I felt like I deserved. He was like, no, that brother been here for 8 years. That brother done put in the work. He done did all this stuff. He was you before you even started. I was like, you can't act like that. He can really open doors. He said, I really think you should go down and apologize before you and again, if people know me how I was back then, man, I'm not apologizing for shit because I'm upset. Something was taken from me that I felt like I deserved. But my uncle talked me into it. He was like, he made me see, man, I really fucked up. I can't talk to people like that. This nigga could have fired me right there on the spot. Like, we don't like your type of people over here. You toxic. Let's get you up out of here. I sat down. Same day, I told him the truth. I was like, the job you acquired, I wanted. I kept getting the runaround. I felt like I deserved it, and I didn't get it. He sat me down and said, now, wait a minute. Let's talk about it. He said, let's talk about it before you get all upset. Because I had a hot temper. Man,
he was
ready to smack a bitch. And I was like, God damn, don't let it be you. And he was like, no, let's talk about it. Let's have a conversation. He was like, I understand you're not going to be the manager of here. I was like, we've established that. You ain't getting it.
I was the one walking around with the white shirt on and all that kind of stuff. He was hot.
And he tried to make it like somewhat like comical because, like I said, I'm mad. And the best way to talk to me is with comedy. We've already established you ain't going to be the manager. We can erase that right now. So as of right now, you ain't getting that. But how about if we try to work on lead/supervisor, still get you that money, you still have power, you still get recognized, and it don't feel like it was wasted. At first I told him, man, I don't want that shit because damn, I should be first up. I should be, again, I felt like I was the LeBron James of this shit. It's not that we said, let's just see it my way. Let's just try it out. It ain't, and he told me it's not gonna be easy. You're gonna have people that respect you. They're gonna have people say that, hey, you got it because you're talking to me. But he said, I don't want you to hear that. It was like, I gave it to you because you earned it, like you said. He said, I've talked to people around here. I've talked to the people surrounding and who work around. I was like, I already know. I was like, work with me, I work with you. I can get you what you're looking for. And then in a few years' time, you'll be wearing the white shirt.
And I'm going to be sitting up high.
And I told him, okay. And like I said, the following day, I had it. And like you said, people hated it. People hated it. People felt like I didn't deserve it. I was like, damn, how could someone tell me I didn't deserve it after I just did my whole spiel? But it took him opening the door for me to learn that, hey, exactly what Andrew said. I didn't know him. And if he didn't came and I didn't know him,
you probably would have been in the same spot.
I would have been in the same fucking spot struggling. I would have been in the same predicament. So yes, I'm not success given.
Sometimes.
I'm not mad. I can't be mad at it. Because sometimes you just gotta get it. I'll be honest, you just gotta get it. Sometimes it's cool to have somebody open the door for you. It's cool for somebody to be like, I got you, don't worry about it. It's cool to have that extended hand. Because again, in our culture, we don't like to do that.
Yeah.
We don't like to say, hey, well, here, my brother, let me do this. Now, I'm not going to say it's everybody. No, there are certain people that actually does do that. That actually will help you. Because I'm not saying it's all black. I'm not. My mother-in-law is one. My mother-in-law will help you in a heartbeat. My mom will help you in a heartbeat. My dad will help. You will help. So, yes, that is a true thing. That is a true thing. But it's not everyone. It's not a unit.
Right.
White folks stick together like glue. That's why glue white.
I'm done.
Tell me if I'm wrong.
you right, but
That's why blue white.
as
They
as
say, you
as
seen black blue?
no, you had well, it's called tar,
Oh, okay.
but it's does the same thing.
Okay.
But excuse me, as we change topics because this done got too serious. I need to lighten this up. Let's
Oh
talk.
no.
It's not you. I want to lighten the mood
No.
before we finish out.
Is that a tough thing? I don't.
It's not tough. It's just that
Because
again,
everybody got an opinion about
Right.
about success and how it goes. So nobody's wrong.
no, and I agree with you. Nobody's wrong.
Yeah.
I think
wrong.
we have our issues where we look at certain things and we try and
rectify.
Sometimes we just need to leave stuff there so people can digest it.
Yes,
But what I want people to digest is the next 3 weeks of Raw being on in the afternoon and not at night.
oh, wrestling, baby.
Cause that
That's all. Let's be honest. Yeah, that's the reason why we took so long. We were watching wrestling.
we started late because they moved the time up. So for those people that don't know, Raw came on at 3:00 in the afternoon, and
Loved it.
it's a wonderful thing. First of all, we're gonna talk about these crowds that they have at these overseas events that
The
we don't.
greatest crowds of all time.
Man, when the show came on, this man calls me. I'm sitting on the phone. He's like, "What you doing?" "Watching Raw." "What you mean you watching Raw?"
That's crazy.
So, and all you just hear is just the crowd noise and everything, and then
Why is the UK and all them liver than our own? That's just crazy.
but the fact that to start the show that they booed Cena to the point where this man could not speak
is Cena wrong?
for 5 minutes. No, he's not wrong. And
I don't know, man.
I agree with everything.
He blamed the crowd for
Everything. 25 years. We've been in a toxic relationship for 25 years.
but I can't. I don't.
Because
wrong for
he's
that.
no, he's not. Because think about it. You boo me, you cheer me. You get mad at me if I do this. You get mad at me if I do that. You get mad if I don't do this. You get mad if I pin this person.
Is he the face?
No, he's not. He's not the face in this.
No.
You talking about is he a face still?
Has he been the face of the WWE?
You can say he's
Yeah.
been a face.
Has he been a flag bearer?
Yes, because you already talked about he walked around with a golden shovel. Golden shovel.
I gave it to him because he said Roman Reigns is the greatest of all time.
But Roman calls him the greatest of all time.
Pat,
You
Pat
can't-
nigga
you-
lying. That nigga lying. Roman Reigns, they said that.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He said in an interview that John is one of the greatest wrestlers of all time, from his work ethic to what
He didn't say he is.
But they also say he's one of the greatest of all time. So it goes back. Go back both
Roman
ways.
Reigns is the
This is not about that. We're not finna go there because I know where you're going. But anyway,
Roman Reigns is the greatest wrestler of all fucking time. Stop it.
as I was saying.
Stop it.
As I was
we're
saying.
gonna talk about this at the end.
No, we're
Because
not.
you're
Because I'm
crazy.
not talking about that.
You're crazy.
We've had this discussion.
You're
It's on tape. Anyway,
2K25.
as we go on,
2K25.
Cena still's giving his little spiel, talking about this is the other divorce. I'm done with y'all. He had the little kid in the audience crying.
Nah, he took
No, he didn't.
Why you got that kid?
He had that little
They
kid
can't even see
crying.
you, though.
But the kicker part of it is when Cody came out.
He wrong.
Cody is not wrong.
No, I'm saying, well, he wrong for not kicking his ass. He wrong.
Cody came out, and when I tell you the way the arena sounded,
Oh, they love that.
that was
Oh, that's all you heard. I was like, God damn, they singing the song.
they
song went off.
They still singing the song.
I'm gonna
Then
say,
they had that other chant, Cody Rhodes. I was like,
I'm
where did
gonna
that
say
chant come from?
John Cena turning heel.
It's probably one of the best things WWE did in a long time. Yeah. Since Bloodline, this has probably been like one of the most interesting things that has happened. Judgment Day, yeah, we know what they do, blah, blah, blah. It is what it is.
That's over.
But to see the way they made Cena's heel turn be so believable, because I wondered what he was going to say.
I thought he was coming in a suit.
Nah, I wouldn't think. But the fact that he came out there,
So when am I seeing
In
The Rock again?
you might see him on the last show they do in whatchamacallit.
He got to beat their ass.
No,
Cody got to beat their ass. He can't. I think Travis Scott. I don't like Travis Scott.
I don't think Travis. I think Travis Scott's been banned.
I don't think so.
But I
That
look at
motherfucker smoking weed at the damn.
I look at it though, and what
That shit crazy.
the promo that Cody cut was so unique to what Cena did. It basically called Cena out for being,
A follower?
huh?
A follower.
Being fake.
A follower.
No, he's being fake.
A follower.
No, not talking about him following The Rock,
No,
but
he's
being
a
fake.
follower. That's fake. A follower.
Basically saying you taking the chicken shit way out because this ain't the John Cena that I signed up to fight. When he said that person on that shirt, when you bring him out, I'll be ready to talk. But until then, I wanted him to say it was on site, but he didn't.
Is he winning?
Who, Cody or Cena?
Who's winning?
I still think Cena wins this and gets 17.
I'm
But-
going with Cody.
But he loses it down the line back to Cody.
I'm going with Cody. I gotta go with. And I usually don't go for the face. I always go for the heel.
Cody is not a.
I said the face.
Here's the thing. I don't feel like Cody's really a. He's doing the Roman thing in a certain way, right? Where
What's he doing?
he's doing the Roman thing.
What's the Roman thing?
I can be what you need me to be at
Winning?
any time.
Winning?
No. I can be what you need me to be at whatever time.
Roman Reigns would have never got fucked up like that. Let me make this clear. Roman Reigns would have never got fucked up like that. Dog walked, beat up, but eardrum messed up, and
Seth did it to him.
oh, I'm glad you said that.
Not once.
Let me finish.
Not twice.
I would have never let Roman Reigns would have never let that happen, and they come out, have a conversation or a match peacefully. No, I'm coming out there. I'm gonna do the same thing you did to me. I'm gonna do it to you. I dragged you out of a cage.
Well, we'll get to Seth.
So
We'll get to Seth's
don't say
argument.
he's doing the Roman Reigns thing.
We'll get to
Roman Reigns would have jumped him.
We'll get to Seth's argument in a minute. My problem. So we had the
So who's
segment.
winning?
I still say Cena's winning that match.
I'm going with Cody. I got.
So now we have Ludwig Kaiser and Penta.
We can make this short, sweet. Short, sweet.
Penta is a monster. For all those that don't know, Penta is truly a monster in that ring. That man is diabolical.
To
When
the brother come?
huh?
To the brother come?
You talking about
Felix? Flex?
Well, I don't know how long it's gonna be though.
Yeah, you saw the fucking commercial. You saw the commercial. Motherfucker coming.
Yeah, but is he gonna be with Penta or against Penta? That's the question.
I've been so many times. They need to go separate ways.
So I also feel that at this point with that, so you had the Penta thing, which was cool because Penta literally put that nigga through 2 chairs twice.
I tell you, it's like watching Lucha Underground all over again.
Penta is hurting folk now. Like I see him demolishing people.
Can he be a champion?
Yes.
No, my bad. World champion.
That'd be pushing.
What?
I can see because I think Penta is still a mid card, no matter how we look at it.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I think he's a mid card because Intercontinental is the mid title.
What is he, a Rey Mysterio? Come on. What is he, a
So
Rey Mysterio?
yeah,
No, I think he could be.
I think also that he can somebody just say hi. my feeling on Penta is that he can be a good mid card champion.
Why we keep downgrade?
He just is.
I
He's
think I can
mid-card.
see him as the World Heavyweight Champion. When the last time you seen a Latino
Don't
champion?
do it because you already know when the last time was.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
So
My bad.
you had that with
Damien?
Penta. Yeah,
And how that worked out for him?
we saw what happened. He got screwed
Oh, okay.
several times, so you know what's coming. We also have after we had Penta, we had the contract signing between
My baby.
fuck her
You a fucking hater.
because
You
again
are a hater.
she comes
Rhea Ripley is.
she comes down. She's entitled to a rematch. I will say that.
Okay then. So what's the problem?
But this is not her match though.
Why is not?
Because it's not.
How you gonna have
That's
a,
not her rematch.
How
Her
you gonna have a
should be one.
rematch clause? Hey, how
Her,
you gonna have a,
rematch should be 1-on-1,
Oh,
but they already
why?
knew.
Why should it be? Says who?
You just want chaos. That's all you
I'm
want.
just saying. Why
That's all
should it
you
be?
want. That's all you want to
No,
say.
ask me why should it be?
Because it should be.
One-on-one.
Because when was the last time you've had? Well, yeah, we had it last year. 1-on-1 women's title matches for both.
Okay.
So it should be that way.
No,
Why?
no.
Why not? Why not? Give me a valid reason why.
Yes. Oh, I could give you many.
Why?
Let's start with you should have been in my fucking match from the beginning.
But
You
how? Hold
should
on.
not been
But how
there.
many times have Rhea been sitting down at a match when
No.
Liv was? Yes, she was.
No, who?
Yes, she was.
Who?
Yes, she was.
No, she came out. Not me. I'm sitting out at the ring. You shouldn't have been there.
So she. So
you
you.
should have got involved.
So no,
you
she
got
didn't get
involved
involved.
in my match.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
Because she was sitting down there. She got involved.
You should have not been there. You should not have been there.
So you gonna make any excuse? That's what you're saying.
What do you mean?
You make any excuse?
So
for her.
Rhea Ripley's at the.
No, because Bianca actually has more championships than her.
My titles are my title reigns are
No,
longer than
it
hers.
doesn't matter.
What's the difference?
Doesn't matter.
How you have? Oh, you can be multiple. My title reigns are longer than yours. What's the
So?
difference?
I've had
What's
it
the
more than one
difference?
time.
So,
Or two times,
so
or
has
three
Rhea
times.
Ripley. What's the difference?
But again,
What's the difference?
Bianca-
I'm a Grand Slam. What's the difference? What's
so
the
is,
difference?
so is Bianca.
What is the difference?
So is Bianca. So what's different?
Oh, I can tell you, I never really fell off. You did.
No, she didn't.
I never fell off.
No, she
You
did.
did.
She never fell
Oh
off.
yeah, you fell off. You had to go for tag team title.
Oh, wow.
I never had to do that.
She didn't go for tag team titles by choice.
She went for tag team titles twice.
So you're faulting that for
I'm
what?
just saying.
For what?
I'm just saying.
For what?
Rhea Ripley didn't have to do that.
Cause nobody want a team with her ass.
She don't have to when I'm number one.
She's not number one.
I beat Charlotte. I beat your Four Horsemen. I beat Bailey. I beat Bianca. I beat these.
No, she hasn't beat Bianca.
She has
not for
beat
no
Bianca.
title.
But I still
Not for
beat
no
you.
title.
I beat you.
Not for a title.
I was the last NXT champion before you did. Oh, my bad. You never got a chance to do that, did you?
Nope, because she got called up.
Hey, no. She kept trying to beat Shayna Baszler. Never happened. Never
But
got
again,
it.
who got called up
But guess
first?
who beat Shayna Baszler?
Who got called up first?
But who beat Shayna Baszler?
Who got called up first?
Because you couldn't beat the person with the title.
No.
What do you mean?
So they don't. So
Charlotte got it.
So you're saying because she didn't get,
Charlotte
she didn't
got
win the
it.
NXT title, she
She never got it.
that don't make you better.
She never got it.
So you can say
Technically, she's not even a Grand Slam.
so.
She never got it. But guess who did?
Your logic is flawed.
No, how did
Your logic is flawed.
she get? She ever win the
So
NXT
so
champion?
basically, you're
No.
sitting here basically saying her career is better than mine because of titles and not a body of work.
What you mean body of work? That's exactly what that is. That's what.
But
stats
I
are for.
have been
That's what
I have
stats are
been
for.
WWE champion
So has Rhea Ripley.
and the Raw Women's champion
So has Rhea Ripley.
on multiple occasions.
So has Rhea Ripley. What's the difference?
Again,
And I got the title you never got.
no,
and I beat the whole team.
actually Bianca's title. I had to look it up. I thought Bianca's title reign was longer.
She never beat.
But it's not a matter of beating. But
My
no,
title
she beat
reigns are
Sasha.
longer-
She
My
beat
title
Sasha.
reigns are longer than yours.
She beat
So
Sasha.
until
She beat
lost,
Becky.
until she lost this one.
Wait a minute. You said she never beat none of the Four Horsewomen?
Who?
Bianca. Did you just say that?
What you mean she didn't beat?
You
none of the
said
four-
you
four-
said she hasn't beat none of the Four Horsemen women. Did you just
She
say
never
that?
got a chance to fight the last one.
Yeah, no, she's fought. She's fought all of them.
She didn't fight the black one.
Yes, she did. She beat Sasha.
She didn't beat what they fought.
Bro, they fought at WrestleMania.
Oh yeah, she did beat her, didn't she?
She
Damn.
beat Charlotte. She beat Becky. She beat Bailey. She has beaten all Four Horsewomen.
Oh damn. Who did it first?
She did.
Uh-uh.
Yes, she did.
Uh-uh.
Yes, she did.
Uh-uh.
Yes, she
No.
did. Yes, she
No.
did. Yes, she did.
I've been beating them. I beat the main one.
So
I
has she,
beat the no.
She
no,
has
no.
beat Charlotte.
I beat the main one.
she beat Charlotte.
I beat the main one before you. Before you. With my NXT title in hand that you didn't get.
But again,
No, you don't
sitting
cheat
here-
my baby. Don't
just
cheat
a
my
hater.
baby.
You just a hater.
For
Bianca wins this three-way.
No, what the fuck? What the
Bianca,
fuck?
if Bianca don't win, that means EO's retaining.
Why? So, Rhea Ripley can't retain?
No,
I got more WrestleManias than you that I've won. I'm
it
confused.
don't mean shit.
I'm confused.
John Cena got more WrestleManias than anybody.
No, that's it.
No, but I'm talking about currently wrestling right now.
No, that's not even him. He hasn't even been in the main events more.
And we're not talking about main event.
Roman Reigns has been in the main event 14 times.
And I didn't say main event.
I'm
I
sorry.
said who's been wrestling longer in
What you
WrestleMania.
mean? I'm sorry.
Cena's been at every WrestleMania.
So, and he has not always been the main event.
But does he? I didn't say he had to be
Roman
main
Reigns has
event.
been the main event how many times? Rhea Ripley has been the main event how
You
many
still
times?
see there you go.
Come
You're
on,
not.
stop
You're
it.
not listening.
Stop it.
That's my
What-
problem. You're
what
not
is
listening.
greatest of all time?
What did I say? What did I say? I said he's still wrestling. He's been at WrestleManias.
That's good.
That's what I'm saying.
What about
So
the
regard,
WrestleMania?
but you
he
gotta think.
hasn't
But
been
you
in?
gotta think about it. The Undertaker didn't main event every WrestleMania. So that's a false pretense of saying that.
Roman Reigns main event.
I'm not saying, but I'm not talking about main eventing.
So
See,
what's
you're
the difference?
you're at
So you
WrestleMania.
talk about you showing up and having a match don't
Yes.
mean nothing.
Yes,
I've
it
been
do.
the main event. He has not been the main event.
So
all
you
the
saying,
time.
see, well, you don't have to be the main event
Yes,
all the
the fuck
time.
you do.
No, you
If
don't.
that was it, why would they highlight that and make it a stat? If Undertaker did not go, what was it? 30, what was it? 21, 22 before he lost to Brock Lesnar? How many people has won 21 matches straight at WrestleMania? No one. Closest one is what? Edge?
You
So
taking that
stop
out
it.
of context.
No, it's
you
not.
take
Stop
you
it.
are because
Stop
basically
it.
you're saying
I can't-
regardless if I have a match at WrestleMania, it doesn't mean nothing if it's not the main event. No, it does mean something to people.
What you mean?
It does mean
What you
just
mean?
to have a match at
They don't
WrestleMania.
highlight you just going to WrestleMania. They highlight Roman Reigns for going to WrestleMania and being the main event 14. Every time he went, he's been the main event. But yes, stop taking it from John Cena.
That's what you just
You
did.
performed.
I don't
You
even
performed.
want to talk about
You
it now
performed there.
because what you just did,
How many main events did John Cena have?
he's had his fair share.
Oh, not more than Roman Reigns.
I'm not saying he has to have more. That's
Yes.
my problem. I'm not saying that. No.
When we talk
You're
about
saying
greatness,
that.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
But if your
Well,
if
we're
your
talking about
but if your man
stats.
himself came out and said that he thinks Cena's the greatest of all time,
Pat, he said one of them.
but that doesn't
One
matter.
of.
Okay, so you can have more
John
than one.
Cena said Roman Reigns is. That's the difference. Not Roman Reigns is one of the greatest. No, he said Roman Reigns is the greatest. Roman Reigns said John Cena is one of the greatest.
But it doesn't
Check
matter.
the difference. Yes,
There is
it
no
does.
difference. You
Yes,
still
there is.
consider the greatest of all. You can have multiple people
There's a
say,
difference if someone said, right, if I say you are personally, you are the greatest of all time. You. And you tell me, well, you're one of the greatest of all time. There's a huge difference. I'm not sharing a mantle. You talking about me saying I'm sharing a mantle. Me talking about you, you're not sharing a mantle. It's just you. In my eyes, 16-time world champion said Roman Reigns is the greatest of all time. Roman Reigns' eyes talking about John Cena. You're one of the greatest of all time. One. That means I didn't even acknowledge you as the one. I just said you're one of them. You said I am. There's a huge difference. There is a huge difference. I'm not sharing no mantle. You are.
so if John Cena hit 17, he's the greatest of all time.
How?
Right? I have the most titles ever in WWE history. That's
I have the
17.
longest title ones in fucking history before you that you could even accomplish.
Well, that's
And
here to be said.
and you was there longer than me. Your 10 years longer than mine. And
That would still make me the greatest of all time.
Well,
If I have
come to
17,
think about it, I think all Roman Reigns title reigns has been longer than his. So I'm just you can have 17. That means you just lost a belt 17 times. You told me that. That's what that means.
I
When-
said that.
When
I didn't
everybody says, "Oh, Ric Flair 16 times," well,
lie. 17-time loser.
that means he's lost 17 times. That's what that means. Not, well, you never hear them say, well, Ric Flair got the title and held it for this, right? Right or wrong? You've never heard that.
Well, yeah, because it's unprecedented.
Ah,
But you didn't have no. I think again.
Roman
that-
Reigns
no,
is the only one they
no,
said that
but
about.
here's the thing, though, and I blame WWE for it
Why?
because they write the script, they write the show.
What's wrong with that? I just,
They wrote it for it. They wrote it that way, and they. Here's the thing, and this is one of the things I look
did
at.
they
too.
write a truth? Or a
No,
lie?
they wrote what they needed to write to keep things going the way they wanted them to go.
But it was
Because
the truth.
no, because if they had someone that could have took that belt off of Roman at any time. Hold on, just
Who?
don't. I'm not. See what you just said
Who?
right there. Who?
Oh,
If they had someone that could have came in
oh,
and took that, you just listen to what I'm saying. If they had someone, I didn't say they did. I said if they had someone that they felt was worthy to take that belt off. No, we would not be having this conversation. Remember, the thing about WWE is how they write their stories. They write their stories based on the talent that they have and what they're doing. And if the bloodline is the most popular thing that's going on and Roman's there, they're going to keep that because
So what
that
about before?
milks money. That makes
what
that
about
money.
before?
What do you mean?
So let me ask you, who has the better career? Edge or Roman Reigns? Statistically.
Statistically, they would say Edge would because of everything he had.
Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns. Statistically, who has the better?
I think Roman does actually.
No, he'll be down. He's held more titles. Heavyweight WWE. United States. He beat one heavyweight before. Statistically, Triple H. Who has the better career?
I get what you're saying. People have better careers than him. Yeah.
And these are the people he's facing this time with these titles. That's on the line.
Well, no, well, here's the thing, though. You have to remember there are different times in Roman Reigns' career where he was facing different people. So we're not talking about this run.
We're talking about.
Well, I'm not talking about this run, the whole bloodline run.
No, we're not. No,
we're going back.
We're talking before. Well,
But even
when
some
he
of
was trying to convince Jay to come join me, and I had to tear his ass up so he can remember who's calling the show. We're talking about that. We're talking about the Roman Reigns that choked out his brother and put him to sleep.
Yeah.
To prove.
But here's the thing. Again, when you look at those title reigns, the belts was taken off of him. Yes or no?
Off of who?
Roman.
When?
Those,
The leukemia?
call
That's
it
it?
Call it what you want to
The
call it.
leukemia? That's the
No,
first,
when he lost the belt to somebody.
He
in a
lost the belt to Triple H.
Sheamus.
Cash in.
But again, though,
Cash in. He's been cashed in how many times?
what, twice? But again, those ended his
Triple H?
those ended his title reigns. The point that I'm making is that
When are we going
The
to
blood-
realize he's the greatest?
I'm not saying he's not. You're not listening though. I'm trying to explain to you during that time frame where he started his whole bloodline thing, them 1,400 days when he became champion, right? If WWE had somebody that they felt worthy enough to take that belt off of,
Braun
no.
Strowman. Yeah.
But again though, you have also have to think about it with the WWE being a business. You also have to look at it as a business, but you also look at a business aspect of it too. He prints money.
He is money.
So again, what are you going to do? You're not going to do something that's going to take money away from things. His merchandise was the hottest selling merchandise. His whole theme, his persona,
How many
everything.
times did he beat Brock Lesnar?
4? It's not even
I'm
about
just saying.
this, but I'm not looking at that. I'm looking at it from a different point. You're looking at it from
A star.
We're
We're talking about a star.
No, we're not talking about a star.
No.
We're talking about a man who was placed in a situation
A
for
star.
several. So no, he
What
didn't.
you mean place?
Let me finish. He was placed in a situation
Placed?
that benefited him
Place?
because he was already a McMahon guy from the beginning.
Let me ask
Let's
you
be
this.
clear.
Was Fiend a good champion? The Fiend.
No, because he had nothing to carry with him.
Was Braun a good champion?
No, I keep telling you again.
So I come in. We're not
Because you
gonna
had-
say they're not top guys because they were.
I'm not looking at it that, but they didn't have anybody that could do the things that he was doing
I
as
give you
far
Bray
as
Wyatt.
that was the only person. But again, you still couldn't build a story behind it.
Well, you can't.
You couldn't. You couldn't build this long story, this 4-year run
Bray?
off of Bray. You couldn't.
Why you couldn't?
You couldn't because there was nothing there.
No, Bray could have did that.
No,
Bray could've
because
done
what
that.
happened? The gimmick got old and they tried.
who?
No, did they not try to change his gimmick
When
he was doing the Happy Funhouse shit from?
it was a two gimmick. It
No.
wasn't perfect.
No.
That didn't complain when he did it with John Cena.
No, I'm not
That
complaining.
wasn't complaining.
But
when he
again,
did
though,
it
you
then.
you still missing it. I'm not taking anything away from Roman, but what I am simply
I think Bray
saying,
Wyatt's run was great. I think he was a good
what
champion.
I'm simply saying is, if they had somebody that they could tell the same type of story with in another form, he wouldn't have held the
They had
belt
a few-
so long.
They had a few people that could do that.
They didn't. If they did, they didn't do it.
Hey, and
But
that's
that
what
again,
it is.
but again, though, I blame WWE for it. I don't blame Roman
I
because
can't blame
remember,
WWE.
yes, you can
Who's
because
the
they
better
write
superstar?
the story.
Who's the better?
So right now,
I write the story on the better superstar. The better superstar is him. Nothing against Bray, because you know I love
But
Bray
again,
Wyatt.
you see my point though.
But-
If they felt anybody could carry the way he did,
Because watch this, they didn't think Cody Rhodes was better than Roman Reigns. They had him lose.
yeah, because it built story.
So I'm sorry.
You built dissension behind
So
that.
we can't.
So again,
Is Roman Reigns the greatest of all time?
no.
You're crazy.
Compared to the Attitude Era, there's severe lack of
It's
talent.
gotta be for real. Come on. Since then. Ooh, that hurt. Since then, let's look at Bray's Wyatt persona. Who reminds you of that persona? Was it not The Undertaker?
Nah,
That is literally
not really.
Prince, that darkness and all that.
No, because
Yeah,
no.
that's darkness shit. You haven't seen that. That's like a Mankind meets Undertaker in a dark alley. That's great. Like I said, we're comparing talents from attitude to now. Roman Reigns' attitude and how he carried himself and did it, compared to Stone Cold, great. I can make that comparison. Compared to Triple H, ooh, gassy. I could make that comparison. So when he's talking about the Roman Reigns bottled the entire Attitude Era into one moment that carried it on.
And again, if you had somebody that could carry the way he carried, he would have not been champion for 1,400 days.
I don't see it.
Hey, Quinn, you showed up kind of late, but we're still here.
Hey, I don't see it. I don't see it. I think Roman Reigns was the greatest option, the only option. Look at Seth Rollins.
But again, like you said, you just said it yourself. Only option.
Yes, because again, what did you have? You had Bray Wyatt at that time. I'm not gonna cheat Bray Wyatt out of that because he worked his ass off.
I'm not taking away
Braun
anything from him.
Strowman, he didn't really have character. Same shit. We just canceled him off. We still had Daniel Bryan. No, you can't cheat Daniel Bryan. He did a hell of a job. You still have Brock Lesnar lingering around, just destroying shit. You had a returning Edge. Would I build a storyline around Edge? Probably
But could you build a 4-year storyline behind him?
behind Brock? Yes.
You probably could. I'll name a handful of people you could build a 4-year story behind.
Brock, Bray.
You can't. I couldn't see Daniel Bryan in a 4-year.
You can give Daniel Bryan because he did.
I
Come on,
can't.
that gas movement went on for like 2 years. There was nothing
That's
wrong
not
with that.
4 years.
That was not, I could have continued that. That gas shit, yes, yeah. Even when he went heel, yes.
And
I
we
can't-
went to the no chance.
No chance. No. Maybe yes. No. That went on for years. I'm giving you Daniel Bryan.
Okay, that's 3.
Seth Rollins.
Well, you got to
Before
remember
the injury, before that injury,
before the knee injury.
before that knee injury, between him and Finn, no, Seth Rollins was good. I don't like how his antics now, but that was no. I can't cheat that. So I'm giving you Seth Rollins. I'm gonna give you Demon Finn Balor.
He couldn't carry for 4 years because
Demon
because
Finn
the only
Balor.
reason why he couldn't carry for 4 years is simply because you only got him at a pay-per-view. You never got him anywhere else.
That's
and
all
then
you needed.
but then they took that away from him.
That's all you. Well, technically, that's all you needed. Nothing against the greatest of all time. This nigga only showed up on pay-per-view.
But again,
What's
though,
the difference?
but here's the thing: it's like me going to my boss, right, and saying, "Look, boss, this is what this is about to be. Here's my contract. This is what I want." And he didn't even have creative control at that time, neither. Let's be clear, he didn't. No, Heyman had already said he didn't have creative control at the time. What? Why is it that every time I say something?
No, I'm not saying.
No, because you sit here and say, well, maybe when it's already when it's fact and been proven.
No, I'm just gonna say this.
Because you sit here and think there's closed doors meetings, and
They're not.
no, there's not.
They're not. not.
There's not closed door meetings.
They just told you, look, we had thoughts of putting you in the elimination chamber, but what's better? You not being there and preserving you till now.
That's not a closed door meeting.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Because you know what Roman Reigns said?
I hate you so much right now.
So you're telling me You don't want me in the elimination chamber. So what am I supposed to do? You think it's okay for you to just sit it out? I know you don't want to. Don't speak for me. I speak for me. I'll let you know
Is this one of those conversations?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Don't speak for me. I speak for you. If I want your opinion, I'll give it to you. So this is what we gonna do. I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna go ahead and sit this one out. You gonna pay me because that's what you're gonna do, and you gonna pay Paul Heyman because we're a package deal.
For how long?
I don't know. So now,
Because remember, don't somebody owe somebody a favor?
who knows? I don't think you're going to fuck them though. I don't know because they just did a game. That will be horrible for you to do. That will make it so oh, that'd be the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
But here's the thing, and it's like the way,
I just gotta give it to him. Roman Reigns is the greatest of all time.
in your opinion.
Bullshit. Bullshit. Attitude Era. Now he is the nigga who started the ruthless aggression era. Done told you, man, that nigga's the greatest of all time. This nigga Roman Reigns said, "Oh no, I think John Cena one of the greatest of all time." Damn, I can't even give you enough respect to tell you that you're the greatest of all time. No, you're one of them. So there's other people ahead of you. This nigga said I was the greatest of all time. Damn.
I'm just saying though.
Damn.
I can't do that. I'm sorry.
He
With Cena being the way that he is, I think at the end of the day,
Okay.
he's
Cena
where
in
he's
that
at.
long year run?
Huh?
You ever did that with John Cena? What they did with Roman Reigns? No.
I don't know.
No.
You have enough people where you can do that.
Do what? He gonna be facing the same fucking three people? The same three people? He gonna face the same three people for that whole year. The same three. Brock Lesnar, maybe Roman Reigns, and then a returning superstar. The same three. Let me remind you. He faced Bray Wyatt in, I don't even know what the fuck that was. A fucking Hollywood match where they didn't wrestle, but they wrestled, but it was a theater and it just ended. We need to stop it. We need to stop. John Cena, nothing against John Cena, because I think John Cena has done immaculate things. But greatest of all time? Your greatest of all time said Roman Reigns is the greatest of all time, and he don't even see you in the same light.
Well,
Fuck.
you're good.
I hate to tell you. We'll see you on SmackDown.
We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see you on SmackDown.
We'll see what happens.
Will we
Now,
beat,
don't
will we
forget.
beat your asses again?
Don't forget. 3:00
Oh, no.
Friday,
Damn.
because they're in Spain. So yeah.
No, it was at 8 o'clock. Well,
No, that's the actual.
one?
That's when they show it in America on that time.
No, I watched
Let
that.
me no.
I
It
watched
was
that at 8 o'clock
right,
last week.
but it comes on. They actually filming at
That's
3
probably
o'clock.
the rerun I
That's
caught.
basically what you call. But at the end, there's a trick to it. I have to tell you what to do.
Because I already knew that.
By the time you got home, you kind of knew what had already happened.
No, I already knew that the Street Profits had won.
Yeah, by the time you got home, you had already knew.
I was like, oh.
Yeah, because it's already been done. So what you see on USA at that time, but
I see you on SmackDown when Roman Reigns does it again. He tears their ass up, both of them, again.
I think Heyman hops in the middle.
Oh no! Then we see you at WrestleMania, and then we beat your ass again.
So, but
they'd already told you they didn't want him to lose no more.
yeah, but it's gonna be pretty good. We are officially over our limit for the day.
All right, Captain.
But anything you want to say to the guys and gals out there in the
Man, fuck. Continue to work hard.
yeah.
Because if you want to work hard, continue. Or you can take the easy way out, find somebody to help you. Fuck it.
Yeah. Y'all be safe out there. Don't get tricked out y'all money.
Cocaine.
Don't let people tell y'all what games to buy. That'll be a subject for next week.
Before we end.
No.
Before we end.
What?
2K25.
So far, it's a good game. I don't want to go.
Come on.
I don't want to go too far into it. I want to get some more under my belt,
Come on.
and then we can have a whole discussion next week.
Come on. 2K25.
The one match I played today, I only played one.
I'm 10 hours in.
So again,
2K25.
I see. That's why I said we'll have a real
Wrestling game
good
of the year?
wrestling game. It's the only wrestling game of the year. It's not gonna be the best sports game of the year,
Nah, I'm good.
huh?
I'm here.
No,
I got it.
cause I played something else over the weekend, which you know what? I don't know,
Come on.
but
No.
no.
Range on the phone call.
Anyway, but ladies and gentlemen, y'all have a wonderful
Oh, and Paul Heyman's on the phone call too. The first
yeah.
manager.
But ladies and gentlemen, y'all have a wonderful evening, and we will see y'all next week.
Oh no. Isn't it?